Mic check, mic check. Do a mic check real quick. I think I got mic checked right here. All right. Let me get connected to AFC North Talk too. I'm gonna do a. Yeah, the Chicago Bears have never had a quarterback. That's nuts. Nuts. Absolutely absurd. Hold on. Hey. So sometimes stream you're gonna see me talk and it's gonna be muted, and that's because I'm addressing something behind the scenes with AFC North Talk. This is gonna be a simulcast. So once AFC North Talk goes live, you will hear my guys from AFC North Talk on here. You will hear me interacting with my guys on here. So that is why it was muted. It was muted on purpose. I promise you. Trust me, I'm not. I know what I'm doing. We waiting for them to go live right now. We know Caleb Williams got to be the #1 overall pick. I'm going to put headphones in for this. Give me 1 second. Steelers, Pistons, and the Browns. Are you listening? It shouldn't change anything. All right, we about to go live with AFC North Talk.
Welcome here. We are the big live stream. I'm a little annoyed. How is 8:15 and the Caleb Williams still hasn't been announced? It's beyond annoying. It's beyond annoying.
Ace done left the draft already. You see his chair empty?
Yeah, Ace is like, you know what?
I said no more of this, dog. Y'all not about to get me again.
Is gonna draft or gonna trade, and who they're gonna draft? Are they gonna go with the kid from LSU? Are they gonna go with the North Carolina, or are they gonna go with who's the other guy? Oh, JJ McCarthy. I hear somebody saying JJ McCarthy 2 number 0. That's kind of crazy.
JJ McCarthy going #2 overall is definitely crazy, but that's what the draft is for, man. Look. The fun thing about the draft is when your team is not the team that's going to do the stupid shit, right? When everybody else can do the dumb shit. Yeah. Like, I imagine the Browns brought you plenty of enjoyment, Sonny, for plenty of years. Just watching them fuck up draft after draft. Yeah,
like you're like, oh. One, and I was like, what? Okay.
Like, hey, I have no problem with that, right? Like, so that's the fun part for me is like, all right, I get to see somebody else mess up their future instead of us mess up our future because we're not at that place no more. So, it's usually fun when you can see a rival do it. We'll talk
Mm-hmm.
about the Bengals once Ace gets here, but it's not looking great over there. But we'll see if we got the
Oh
wrong
yeah.
prognosis on that situation.
Yes, yes. By the way, there is one player that I think me and so there's one position that the four of us are thinking we're gonna draft kind of high, which is a right tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think the Browns are looking potentially to a right tackle. The Ravens definitely right tackle. Bengals also, and the Steelers are thinking right tackle to move Broderick to the left tackle position. And the question here is, me and Ace have said, look, Mims looks good. Like physically, he looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a couple games of him, and he plays well. But I'm afraid, especially for the first pick. Like if I get him in the second round, if
Oh, you talking about
somehow
Armarius?
yes, yes, if somehow he falls to the second round, you get it in the second round, you're like, okay, no problem, no issue. But in your first round, it will make me pause. I mean, there definitely could be worse picks than Mims, but it definitely will make me pause. In the case of J Rock, and he should be joining us later. J Rock said that he would like uh Marius Mims. Um, hold on here. Hold on. By the way, yeah, yeah. I just said we've been here talking. We've been here talking like we're live, and
My channel got the audio, but yeah, we had a little
yeah,
technical. I looked over at that corner. I'm like, I know it don't say schedule, but
yeah,
so if you
yeah.
missed the
No,
first
no,
few minutes of the stream, go ahead, hop over
man.
me real quick. We got the first couple minutes
Yes,
here.
sir.
We
Ace
here,
got the
Ace. We
fresh
here.
cut in. Okay, Ace fresh today.
Yeah, I
Ace,
had to, man.
we need to talk, man. What's going on over there in Bengal land? What's going on in the
Uh-oh.
jungle?
Man, it's crazy right now. The Trey Henderson trade request caught, I think, everybody off guard. Like the T. Higgins one, not surprising. The Trey Henderson one, the thing about it that's so crazy is that 9 months ago, he just signed an extension for like another year.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for me, I've gotten more details on like what exactly is going on just from like reading the Tony Pauline article today. But everybody was kind of shocked because it was like, dude, like just a year ago, you just signed an extension, which we weren't expecting at that time. So like when they did it, we were all happy. It's like, oh, okay, we get to keep Trey another year. You know, he's going to play this season and next season.
Oh, first pick.
What I read with Tony Pauline, apparently what happened was when he met with the Bengals that time, he tried to ask for like a 3 or 4 or 5 year extension,
Mm.
which honestly, I'm not surprised because the Bengals don't like committing to guys once they turn 30. Like if you're talking about you're going
Caleb
to be like
Williams
31,
went number
32,
one
at that
overall
point,
here for the
they're not really
Bears.
going to try to give you a bunch of money because they feel like, you know, sometimes players fall off a cliff at that point. So at that time, the only thing they were willing to give him was a pay bump. This is very similar to me, in my opinion, to the Andrew Whitworth situation and how they kind of handled that at the end of his contract. Like they ended up drafting like replacements. He got kind of upset. They gave him a pay bump for another year. And then when it came to time for them to negotiate again, I think he kind of was already like pissed. So he just had them talk to his agent. He didn't try to go and deal with the Bengals directly. I think this is kind of in line with that. They told him that after they gave him the pay bump, they would come back and have a conversation. So I think he goes out, he has that 16 and a half sack season.
And no
Then he's like,
conversation.
clearly, I need to get paid. We need to have this conversation again now. You said that you were
Mhm.
going to come back to me. I'm here back now. Yes, I got the 1 year thing, but let's guarantee some of that. Let's add some more years on it. So I think this is more about years being added onto the contract. And that is where it's going to get tough because, like I said, you hit 30, which I knew it was going to happen with DJ Reader. Once you hit 30 with the Bengals, they kind of get a little iffy on the commitment because the last time that they did it, they did that with Geno Atkins and it
Mhm.
went really bad. Like Geno fell off of a cliff. They were kind of stuck with him. Like he basically was a shell of himself. And they kind of did the same with Carlos Dunlap as well. So, like, and that was kind of rare for them to do it because they generally just never really paid 30-year-olds. And so they got burned from that. And so I think that that's a huge factor when it comes down to it. But it's a serious situation because Trey is looking at it like the other part of it is he threatened to retire. So the weird part about it is he just showed up to off-season workouts like literally this week, like, and then a couple of days later, threatened this whole kind of thing, threatened retirement and stuff like that. Is he going to retire? I mean, I think it's possible because right now he doesn't have the greatest guarantees. They gave him like an $8 million signing bonus, I believe, and some other money. And I think like another $8 million, but I assume that most of the rest of the stuff is like tied up in guarantees and stuff like that. So he is threatening to say like, I could walk away, which I can honestly see him seriously contemplating retirement because he's been beat up the last couple of seasons. Like he's played through injuries for this team. Like he has been kind of beat up in that sense. So, but I think that it's really just a ploy to kind of get out of Cincinnati. So I don't expect Cincinnati to trade him. I don't know where this saga is going to go just because it's a little different than the T situation because T's just here for a year, right? Like they've rolled out the situation for 1 year. Doing it with 2 years is a little different. And the fact that you got two players winning off the team at the same time, like that's just not a good look. How does that affect the locker room? And then like this is the best player on your defense. Like DJ Reader's gone, Jesse Bates is gone. This is the last guy that's like the best player on your defense. So if you don't have him, that is your defense. Like Trey Hendrickson basically is your pass rush. Like if you're a Bengals fan, you already know this. Like they depend on Trey Hendrickson so much that they can't get any kind of pass rush when he's not on the field. So it's interesting. We'll see how it works out. Obviously, it's a leverage play because if he did want to push for them to make the trade, it would have to probably be sometime tonight if they did deal him. I don't expect them to, but it's not a good situation right now dealing with the Trey Hendrickson situation. And a lot of people are split on different sides because a lot of people are like, bruh, if you took the deal and the extension, that's on you and your agent. Like your agent should have, asked for more years or something like that. Like you can't accept something and then 9 months later say no. But then there's the part that comes out today that the Bengals said that they would follow up with him. So I don't know. Like somebody's not returning.
Yeah.
We'll see how the situation plays out. But the fact that the guy was just there working out, like for like the non-voluntary, like off-season workouts was a little weird to me because it's like unless he just wanted to be there to tell the coaches like, yeah, I really might retire if you guys don't extend me. So, that's just where it is right now. I'm waiting to get more information and news as it goes, but that's pretty much what the situation is.
To me, it sounds like he went to camp just to see what was up because, he was expecting to hear something. He gets like this. That's a little bit more concerning to me because it's like there's one thing if you don't want to give the money, right? That's business. I think players can handle that, right? Like the T. Higgins thing, I wasn't really worried about that for the Bengals. I'm like, at the end of the day, that's just business. But when it starts to turn into, I feel like you lied to me, it becomes personal. And I know people are like, it's not logical for him to do this and that. I'm like, it don't mean none of that shit matters when it feels personal, when you feel like you've been disrespected or lied to by your team. And like, Trey Hendrickson's not the type of dude to kind of do this all the time, right? Like he's never been Mr. Holdout. Yeah, like he's always been kind of that kind of dude. So it's kind of surprising that he's pulling this one. And if he feels like it has to get to this point, and I know a lot of people were playing NFL agent where they're like, oh, well, he can't do this. It's a bad move by his agent. I'm like, y'all don't know what they know. Like there's something that they have behind there that makes them feel compelled to make this move this drastically. We'll see what happens. Maybe they figure something out. Similar thing happened with Kareem Hunt where the Browns had to give him some money. But if this does if Trey Hendrickson does end up not playing or doesn't play at the same level or, just is not there for them, available for the Bengals, that is a massive blow to this team. Like I thought the T. Higgins was something that because of the draft, because of the depth in this draft, you can get over losing T. Higgins. I don't know if you get over losing not just him, but DJ Reader in the same offseason. Like I know y'all have Joseph Asai, but that's 16 sacks. That's a double-digit sack guy for the last couple of years. You'd be losing. And then that kind of bleeds into the issues with the secondary. It bleeds into the issues with the run defense. And then we know that the Zach Taylor offense, while it has the potential to be explosive, has not consistently been explosive. Now, Washington's coming in here with the second pick. I believe that pick's in.
Yeah.
Sonny, who do you think this is going to be?
I think they're gonna go with the LSU QB.
You think Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, I think they're going with Daniels.
It's got to be Drake May, right?
Look, I said this. May we finished the college season, and he's been going off the draft. Let's see.
Jaden Daniels. You were right.
The Jaden Daniels, yeah.
It had to be, man, because the 49ers GM, I mean, they took Trey Lance, right? And I'm like, when you're looking at the styles of quarterback between Drake May and Jaden Daniels, even though Trey Lance hasn't worked out,
Yeah.
he's a guy that ran for like 1,000 yards. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, yeah. Like Jaden Daniels, I think the player profile comp, Sonny, you'll like this. It was Lamar.
Yeah.
They gave him
Well,
Lamar.
and that's what I was. So what I was gonna say is, obviously, the Commanders are around the corner from the Baltimore Ravens. They saw the success and the energy Lamar brought to the community, to the to
But
Baltimore.
do you think Jaden Daniels is the type of runner Lamar? Like, I think that
No,
I don't think
no,
they're
he's not.
similar quarterbacks at all. Like, to me, I look at him
He's
and I
more-
see
he's more reckless.
I
He's way
think
more reckless.
he's like, he kind of reminds me more of like RG3. Remember how RG3 was not a great scrambler, but he could run when he run. And then he has like a good deep ball. He kind of has a rainbow deep ball. But then you worry about the main two things you worry about, the same two things you worry about with RG3, right? Questionable mechanics for somebody who's 24 years old coming out of college football, and very, very slight. Which again, we saw how RG3's career went, and then we're watching what's going on with Bryce Young. The talent's there. Like, when you watch him on tape, you're like, man, this dude's a great athlete. But it's just, I don't know. There's something about him that kind of, I feel like he's being overdrafted at number 2.
I think so too. The thing is, I agree with you. He's not like Lamar, but people see their numbers, and I think like, oh, can he be Lamar S in this level? And again, around the corner from us, the problem that Washington also has is that O-line ain't great. They used to have an O-line maybe like 6-7 years ago. This O-line's not that. So we'll see. Like you said, slight quarterback. I don't know, man. I personally look. Well, they had two early second round picks. They should be drafting O-linemen, right? There's a good O-line class to bolster that O-line. We'll see. Going back to the Cincinnati stuff, Q, I completely agree with what you're saying. This is the thing. If Trey Henderson was told, hey, can you just do us a solid, you're just going to take this bump. Next year, we'll talk about an extension, right? And if this boy has receipts, like if for some reason there's an email somewhere, right, and he shows his homeboys over there in the Bengals, that's going to destroy the locker room, because now you're a player. Anything that you hear from the front office, you're like, wait. I saw what you did to my boy. You told him you're going to do this. So, the high school.
Yeah, it's in general, like, it's a good thing when people, like, we've seen this with the Browns and just how people are more excited to stay and play with the Browns. One of the things that they have done is they've paid their guys, right? Like, yeah, they brought in Deshaun Watson. They've paid some guys outside the structure. But Miles got his money. David Njoku got his money. Even before David Njoku really earned it, they gave him his money. Jerry Jeudy walked into the building, they gave him that money.
Yeah.
Like, they lock their guys down. And what that does from a locker room perspective is it makes people less anxious about that shit, right? And we know how anxious money can make us. I know these are $1 million athletes, but they got the same issues with money. They got $1 million problems that make their $1 million not feel like $1 million, right? And they got the same kind of anxiousness about money that we do, right? You know, when you get to the job and you see somebody hired at a position that's a little bit too familiar and you haven't gotten that raise that you've wanted in a couple years, you're going to start looking around like, hey, do I want to be here? Like, not now. Your first thought ain't about what I need to do my job or what does the company. You thinking about, hey, bro, like, do I got to start being selfish? Like, are they overlooking me? And you don't want to create that environment in there. We'll see what they got time to fix this, right? That's the one thing I'll give the Bengals. They got time to fix this. Nothing can really be done until August, anyways, with Trey's deal. So they got plenty of time to do this. I think this is what he's letting them know. I'm serious, but you got 3 months.
That part isn't true, Q. So they can't touch the salary portion, but they can touch the guaranteed money.
Okay. So he's trying to get a reverse restructure. Okay. So that makes a lot more sense. So yeah, if they got time to figure this out. I mean, like maybe they trade him now. They really need Trey Hendrickson. I doubt that they trade him. Like unless like the package is overwhelming, and I doubt that it will be, unless he's like indicated he's gonna go nuclear with this damn thing, right?
Especially since the Bengals are still trying to win now, right? Like the Bengals are not here trying to. If not, why are you keeping T? You're keeping T for at least one more year because of that. Now, pick 3. What do you guys think? I'm thinking May, but what do you guys think?
I think it's Drake May. There's been a lot of stuff floating out there.
JJ,
they don't want to move.
Well, they got Brissett. It might be May. May would make a ton of sense here. They got Alex Van Pelt, who like to run that old shit. So I think May makes sense here, but I wouldn't be surprised they go old lineman.
Ooh, that would surprise me, but we'll see.
I've been talking crazy this offseason.
All right, they went quarterback here, Drake May.
It's
hilarious because you know who Drake May reminds me a lot of, at least the college tape, right?
Daniels?
Jimmy Garoppolo. Like his college tape looks very. Now he's younger than Jimmy Garoppolo was coming out of college,
21.
and Jimmy Garoppolo looked like that at Eastern Illinois. He looked like that at North Carolina. It's a big difference. But when you watch his tape, and if you go back and watch Eastern Illinois Jimmy Garoppolo, you go, that's the same dude. That doesn't mean he's going to be Jimmy Garoppolo, but it does. It's a very Belichickian choice, right? Because he loved Jimmy Garoppolo coming out of college. And there's a lot to like out of him. Quick release. I think he has solid enough mechanics. He's only 20 years old. Super accurate. He's not going to be throw on the run dude like I think people are projecting him to be. He's not that level of an athlete. Every time he gets chased by somebody fast,
I was surprised dude ran a 4.5 though. I'm not going to lie. Like,
that shit don't look like that in pads at all.
No.
He can't turn no corner to say. He got that Derek Carr ran a 4.5. Like, you know, remember that one? Where Derek Carr ran a 4.5, and you like, yeah, he ain't never doing that shit in no game. It's been like 12 years. We ain't seen Derek Carr run that 4.5 once.
Never.
You gotta think that this is a situation now that the Patriots are there. Cardinals are at 4, but with 3 quarterbacks already off the board, do you think that they move back, like for a team like the Vikings or the Giants or something like that?
That's the question. We remember when we talk about this about the Chargers and the Cardinals. Their wide receiver core, Q wasn't here for that discussion. The wide receiving core for those two teams is completely destroyed, right? Like they had nobody, Cardinals and the Chargers. The Chargers, I think they believe they can win now. The Cardinals, I'm assuming they think they can compete. There's 2 top
the Cardinals have turned this pick in. This is Marvin Harrison 3.
You don't think they're looking to trade?
Hell no.
I think it's Marvin Harrison Jr.
I think it is if they stay.
They're running to the podium and they're taking his big ass and they are going to be grateful because that's going to make Kyler Murray look great.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Marvin Harrison Jr. is my favorite receiver in forever. Like that dude is.
You ready to? Who's that 5'7" dude?
Picture of the guy with the JJ McCarthy Vikings jersey walking to the draft.
Oh, Lord.
What? There was somebody already with a JJ
McCarthy walking to the draft with a JJ McCarthy Vikings jersey on.
That's crazy.
Really? That's a choice, man.
We have a couple super chats.
Like if they don't get him, that is going to be the biggest L ever.
Yeah. Feeling dangerous. Man,
can we be honest about it? It's why did you get a JJ McCarthy like that? Nah, it was an L before like anything happened.
Fair enough. Feeling Danger says one of these teams at the top of the draft needs to needs to do something dumb. Get my mind off this pathetic performance by the Cavs. Cavs not winning right now.
No, they're getting their ass beat.
Who they're playing?
They're
I've
playing
been following
Orlando,
lately.
but they're up 2-0, so they'll be fine. They'll be all right.
Ray Rack here says, Q, I like that a Bengal fan on Twitter said nobody cares about liquid assets when that one of the reasons Higgins and Hendrickson have a problem with it right now.
I love that we've gotten to the point on NFL Twitter where we're talking about liquid income. Like, we have been cat peeled. like for sure. We're talking about liquid income, assets, who has money, who doesn't. But the salary cap, like it's a very real thing though. Like if you have cash and you're willing to spend cash, like Philly is, like Cleveland is, like San Francisco is, your salary cap problems can be mitigated as long as there's not another pandemic or something like that that lowers the cap because it goes up 7%. Mm-hmm. You know that $1 today will be cheaper if you spend that dollar in 2 years. So it's a ploy that these teams are using. It takes a lot of cash to do. The Browns spend like $300 million a year. The same thing with the Eagles. Same thing with the San Francisco 49ers. You can't do it forever, but if you're trying to win now, you can, and you can mitigate the cap that way. But if you don't have that kind of cash, you got to figure out a way to operate, right? And that's where Cincinnati is. It's where Pittsburgh is too, right? We make all the broke jokes about like the Brown family, but it's not that different in Pittsburgh, right? They have the same issue where they're a football-owned family. And I don't think we should just run all of these families out of the league where it's only like people who own oil companies running these teams. But it's something that they're going to have to get creative about. They're going to have to figure out their solution to it. And we'll see what they do. It's funny because the Ravens kind of artificially do this to themselves sometimes too, but that's just more DeCosta runs the thing like a business. Well, not DeCosta. Is it DeCosta?
Bushati is
Bushati, yeah, that's who it is.
Pick us in.
Yeah, they taking Marvin. This is no shot.
They put it in that fast. That's Marvin, man.
No Napier? No
neighbors.
No neighbors, no.
Never start.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Vegas doesn't lie. Vegas had him as like the first 9 quarterback off the board minus 1,000.
Ooh, they knew.
They knew. So now, same question for the Chargers, right?
I got a question. Would it be unethical if you are a draft prospect to bet on your draft odds because you have no control over that? But it is definitely not like something that you should be doing. Like
they definitely are telling their family members, like, yeah, make sure you bet on this.
Ooh, that is now if you do that, that's insider trading. So I guess it is insider trading. So I guess you can't do it.
By the way,
does insider trading work with gambling?
Yeah, I don't know if it is insider trading for gambling. But so Marvin Harrison Jr. hasn't signed with the NFLPA. I don't know if you saw that. Mm-hmm. So they technically cannot sell Marvin Harrison Jr. jerseys and stuff like that until he signs that deal, or do like cut up videos for promos.
Good luck with that.
And this is not.
Get your number 18 Cardinals jersey today.
They're gonna buy it, the custom one, and just put Harrison on it.
Yeah,
or just put MH3.
Hey.
Well, I think he got that trademark. Or MH2.
Who do you think? Do you think the Chargers trade, or you think that they keep it here?
They got to trade, right? Well, unless somebody, I don't believe the hype that somebody is really about to go lose their mind over JJ McCarthy. I cannot believe that people think like it's like, remember when we was hearing all that damn McCorkle Jones noise?
Yeah.
And I was on here like McCorkle Jones, right?
Yep.
This is the same thing, dog. This is McCorkle Jones 2.0. He's a winner. Like, did we not say the same shit about Mac Jones? And didn't Mac Jones end up to be the biggest loser like in that draft class?
Yeah.
Yeah, intangible guys miss me with them. I hate them. Like,
So there's 6 minutes in my board here. If they do make the pick, they need receiving core, right? They need receiving
A lot of
help.
people have got a lot of smoke of Latham. Latham
Tackle.
to your boy is their coordinator now.
Who? Oh,
Greg Roman.
Oh, that's right.
Greg
Roman.
Roman is the coordinator
Well,
there.
is he
for Arizona?
no
No, for
for
the Chargers.
Chargers? Yeah,
That's
but
that's a
I'm
horrible
assuming
fit.
I'm assuming Jim is gonna call the play and Roman's gonna coordinate the run game. That's what I'm assuming. Um, but you
Who
telling me
gonna
the guy
coordinate the
will?
pass game, Sonny? It's Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman.
Well, I'm assuming Jim.
Jim don't know he doing with passes. Have you watched
Roman
Michigan play
doesn't.
football?
Yeah, but Roman doesn't know either. I had no idea.
Hey man, all right. I guess people think that. Nah, I don't know. I don't know.
So
How do
you're-
y'all feel about that? Like, because we see Jim Harbaugh. The reason why JJ is up there is because JJ is Mister. I will throw the ball 14 times and win a game with it. And then you got Greg Roman out there scheming up these passes.
Yeah.
No wonder
I
they
don't
got
know.
rid of all their wide receivers this offseason. They're
That
about to
is
run the
true.
triple option.
Maybe that's you're right. You're right. They brought J.K. Dobbins to there. So the
They gonna
question
draft
for me-
Xavier Worthy to be a quarterback for him, something like that. Like,
You're saying is that Latham over Alt?
Yeah, they've
Latham
been
over
saying
Alt.
Latham this morning. There was a lot of people saying Latham over all like this morning.
Damn.
Lot
I
of
was
people-
looking into Latham for possibly between
Oh,
15
no,
to
he's
30.
No, you got to think about it, man. When you think about all of the people Latham was meeting with, they were like in the top 10.
But over Alt?
Now, maybe it could be that they feel like they'll move back and take Latham, but everybody was picking Latham there this morning. There was like 3, like Daniel Jeremiah, Pete Schrager, like everybody started putting, and that just happened like within the last 24 hours.
Yeah,
Before
that's
that, it was
weird.
all of that.
all
That
right.
is weird. Now, you think
I
about
wanted
this.
Latham, but yeah, once I saw he was meeting with teams in the top 10, I'm like, yeah, it's a wrap.
We are at
So
our
if the
first.
Chargers-
Hold on, let me.
Make a pick here.
We are at our first commercial break, and it is pretty much going chalk right now with the draft. Let me get to a super chat real quick here. My guy Alex says Q is the GOAT of sports talk. Appreciate the super chat. Make sure you send your super chats in. I'll read them live on screen.
Oh yeah, it's Brian Dayball. He's probably running a vertical offense.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be a good fit there, but
I don't know.
Hey man,
we'll see. I think
got to
like,
revisit this whole
I
episode.
think
Like,
the Chargers need a receiver because that kid Johnston ain't it, right? That was his pick last year.
dog. Does it matter who their receivers are? They're about to be running into each other. There is nobody there coordinating this passing game. Like, have we just not noticed that? Like, how has nobody brought that up about the Chargers? Their best player
you
is
didn't
Justin
notice, Q?
Herbert, and they have done everything to not throw the ball this offseason.
So you didn't know this.
I did not
Oh.
pay attention to the Chargers. I forgot they got Jim Harbaugh. Y'all know I don't think highly of Jim Harbaugh, but
I know you don't.
Jim Harbaugh in the NFL, like, when has Jim Harbaugh been at his best?
That's the thing. When Jim Harbaugh was on his best, Kaepernick was the quarterback,
Mhm.
and Giro was the OC.
Even before Kaepernick, it was the very speedy,
Yeah,
deceptively
that's true.
speedy Alex Smith, right? Like, what he
Yeah.
about to do out there with Justin? He about to have Justin out here running read options.
He's gonna get him killed. That's not his thing. The
He
pick
about
is
to
in, so
have-
they didn't
he about
trade.
to have him running behind a pulling guard. Like, when did they do it?
the pick is in.
Pick is in, so they didn't trade him.
They
They didn't trade.
We'll see.
First surprise
So
of the day.
look, I'm gonna go with Q. It has to be O lineman. You imagine if they pull a guard or something like this in this six.
O lineman or wide receiver, if they draft a defensive player, I'd be shocked. But they need a
Oh.
defensive player because they stink on defense too. We forgot
gonna
that.
You're with Aces boy, the tithing out of Georgia.
Oh, you think they're gonna go?
Ron Bowers?
No, I don't think so.
That's
That would be
drunk.
crazy.
Well, you know
That would be
what?
crazy.
That would be the one guy who would get the ball in the offense that
That
has
is true.
Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman cooking it up.
Yeah, because Andrews always benefited from Giros here.
Yeah, Brock Bowers wouldn't make a ton of sense actually.
So
It's just this alignment of people here for Justin Herbert doesn't make sense. Like if this were Arizona and they had Kyler Murray, I'd be like, hey, they might win that division.
yeah.
But Justin Herbert, I don't know. That
Yeah.
makes sense to me.
We'll see. Quick before the pick is in here, Ray Rack says JJ didn't throw more than 221 yards in his last 6 games, including only 60 yards against Penn State.
Ooh, he putting up them
Um,
Deshaun Watson post suspension numbers. But he went in though.
Rex Fortune. Rex Fortune here says Jay Harbaugh told his players not to eat chicken because it's a nervous bird. That is college.
Hey, no,
Tell
look.
that to a room grown expected and them to take you serious after.
Well, the one
Right.
thing about Jim is that he's been in the NFL locker room and been taken
Yeah, he
seriously.
has.
But yeah, I mean, Jim's just a weird dude. And like, let me tell you something right now. Every single one of y'all's favorite team got some really weird motherfuckers working for them. Like 1 or 2 are under employment. Like it. But yeah,
Peterson.
Pick is in. They're about to say it.
Pick us in. What we got?
Joe Alt.
Okay. Yeah, at least that makes sense. Like you're done.
Nothing
you have a
about the
tackle for
Chargers
10 plus years.
Makes sense
They
right
seem
now.
excited. They seem excited, the Chargers fans.
He don't.
See, they
Joe
be
Alt does
talking
not
about
seem
Daniel.
excited at all.
Daniel Jeremiah knows everything.
Yo, old is like, bam.
I-
Well, he's a Midwestern kid, right? So he about that LA life.
He like, fuck, I'm gonna be in traffic and we gonna be ass. They gonna blame me every time Justin Herbert throw an interception.
So far is no trades. Everybody was like, it's gonna be crazy tonight.
Right,
It's gonna
right.
be Trade after trade after trade.
I feel like that's because people are overestimating how much people actually want JJ McCarthy.
Can you imagine if Bo Nix or Penix gets drafted before JJ?
Yeah, let me
McCarthy?
tell you something, man. Nah, there ain't no fucking way somebody looks at Bo Nix and thinks that's a first round pick. Like, hey,
don't
I'm
think so
sorry.
either.
I can't lie to y'all anymore. There is no way any competent football person looks at Bo Nix and thinks that is a first round pick. Nobody, not a single soul. He is definitely not a first. He's a
Yeah.
third round pick.
I-
Maybe a third round pick. Like,
Preach.
I don't get the hype around Bo Nix. I watched him in college and I'm like, wow, he throws a lot of screens. And then maybe you think to yourself, this is a Justin Herbert situation, right? Where he's only caught in the offense and he can't do what he wants to do. But then you remember this motherfucker throwing at Auburn. He wasn't throwing that bitch downfield either. And then you go to the Senior Bowl. I'm like, well, Bo Nix, he's supposed to be impressive. I'm watching them. I'm like, well, damn, Sam Hartman looks like he could throw that thing. But them other two, Michael Penix and Bo Nix, questionable arm strength. Hey, I said it at the beginning of the process. I'll say it again. If you would draft Bo Nix in the first round, then DTR in an Oregon uniform would have been sold to you as a first round pick.
So right now, I was watching a couple people were mocking him to the Broncos. So I have a Bronco.
Now that is the
buddy.
one team that would do that dumb shit is the Denver Broncos. Like
So, but I was telling him Bo Nix was the only player I believe that met with all 32 teams, and I said, that's interesting. And he said, why? But the only reason the Ravens, the Browns, the Bengals, the Chiefs will meet with him, right? The Houston is. If they think he can get to the 4th, 5th, or 6th round, you need a backup. You draft him, right? I believe the Ravens in this draft will draft a backup at some point, right? So that makes sense. none of these teams that have a quarterback are looking like him like he's a first round pick or a second round pick.
I'm hearing about all these quarterbacks that I saw at the Senior Bowl not look like nothing. We was talking about Spencer Rattler and what's his name from Notre Dame? He used to play at Wake Forest. Oh, Sam Hartman. Those were the two most impressive. And you know what? Who was third? Bradley Carter out of South Alabama. Not one of these dudes, people. They hyping up Michael Penix. They hyping up Bo Nix. They hyping up Joe Milton. And look, I did not see an NFL quarterback in any of those three guys down in Mobile. Now, maybe I just got them on bad days. All 3 days were bad for them. But, maybe I got them on bad days. But if
Giants picked in. Neighbors?
Maybe this is JJ.
That I told that to Ace. I don't know.
Hey, JJ McCarthy.
They gonna be like, let's run it back.
I think Neighbors, right? Like who they need help at the receiving core.
They need help.
They pay the quarterback.
The Giants need help everywhere. They have Andrew Thomas, so they have a left tackle.
Look at that chain, man. Look at that chain.
The big chain.
Look at that ice that it has.
Hey man, I'm glad that there's NIL because I don't have to get nervous whenever I see an athlete with like a crazy chain anymore. Because I'm like, oh, I hope you didn't spend your bonus on that dog. Like,
like Mark Ingram.
Yeah. Like, cause the draft suit and your chain, dog, that could be your whole check.
Yeah. That chain definitely. Let's see.
No trades so far. No trades.
They took Neighbors.
They did?
Yeah. It took Neighbors.
Okay.
See, look, man, the draft, they know what they doing this year, right? They not about to reach. I say that before Atlanta and Tennessee goes. So
Tennessee should be O-lineman, right?
Yeah, and Atlanta should probably be somewhere along that line, right?
Is Kyle Pitt gonna flourish this year? This is the year Kyle Pitt. He has disappeared.
Kyle Pitt's gonna be great on his second team.
That guy that's in Pittsburgh was coach. That guy in Pittsburgh was
Kyle Pitts. Andrew Berry special. You saw what we did with David, baby. Come on.
You need him to do that to George Pickens.
Yeah, come on.
Down.
Come on.
That Kyle Pitts.
Come on, Kyle. Come on to Cleveland.
Kyle Pitts hating life over there.
Yeah.
His favorite George Pickens play is gonna be him blocking. So I can't wait.
Oh man. So
Cavs down by 40.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Do we have yes, we had 2 super chats. Radioac here says, I don't know if anyone benefits from the COVID season more than Harbaugh. They had to cancel the Ohio State game, and they probably would have lost, which would have made him 0-6 against Ohio State, and he'd probably been fired.
Neighbors got that acceleration though. Like,
yeah,
when he blows stuff, it's like a rocket shoots out of his ass.
I like Neighbors.
It kind of reminds you of Jamar Chase because like Jamar don't be looking that fast, and then he do.
Yeah, he's smooth. He's smooth.
It's interesting how dudes could be fast because like Randy Moss, I swear to God, he ran a 4.2 and he looked like he was jogging every time he was out there.
Effortless speed. Rex Fortune here says, if Alt likes trying new food, he'll be happy. If he is expecting anything else in LA, tough luck.
Hey, Joe Alt, I don't know what Joe Alt gonna do, man. There's nowhere you can live in LA and like get everything you need without experiencing traffic. It just is what it is.
Dude, I visited LA. It was horrible. Yeah. It was.
Well, it's like it wouldn't be that bad if like, cause like Atlanta has terrible traffic, but you can be in a part of Atlanta and not have to deal with the traffic part, right? Like you get everything you need. It's not like that in LA, dog. Like if you want to live near the stadium, there's shit you just can't access because it's inaccessible because of all the traffic that's there. It's just a very, very poorly laid out city.
I agree. I remember telling my wife like we're a mile away. And this damn GPS is saying it's 20 plus minutes.
By the way, if
you might as well park it and walk it.
If Trey Hendrickson and T. Higgins do get moved out of Cincinnati. I don't care what the numbers are set on Jamar Chase's bets for the year. I'm taking the over. They gonna be giving up points. They gonna be throwing that bitch up to Jamar all the time. Bet the over.
By the way, with the whole Trey Henderson ordeal, do you think that changes the strategy?
With the
For
what?
the draft?
Nah, they can't. They gotta. They've done too much work. It's happened too late. Like they just got to stay with what they've had.
But like if Latu is there, would you take Latu?
You make horrible draft decisions when you just try to adjust last minute.
The Bengals are gonna like Mike Brown is one of the biggest gangsters in the NFL, man. He's not moving off of any threats or anything. So I don't see them doing it. I mean, they already took Miles Murphy last year, so they kind of have a replacement if that is the case. But I doubt it comes down to that.
It's a nice suit.
By the way, just seeing in my stream, people complaining about the Cavs calling them soft. I'm like, bro, they up 2-0. They were up 2-0. Like, they lose the one game in Orlando.
They lost to the Magic?
Orlando beating them by like 40 right now.
Ooh, well, this is the game that you just sit and rest.
Well, this is the one where it's like they were gonna get one, and this was the one they was gonna get.
Fam, this is what?
Yeah,
almost 40. Yeah,
they was gonna get one.
What?
The Knicks and Sixers. That's a more interesting game.
Yeah, what's the score that
one? I just took the night off tonight. The Cavs was like, yeah, we just gonna chill.
Man, the Heat tied that up. The Heat is that team that you don't want to see because they're that annoying team. Doesn't matter who they play, they're gonna make it tough. Even if they lose the series, it's not gonna be a cupcake, right? The one that surprised me is the Bucks, but Giannis was out, correct, in that game.
Wait, is Giannis back? I thought Giannis was back.
I thought he missed the second game.
Either way, they look like a team that's destined to melt down in the second round.
Yeah, he didn't play. He didn't play, Q.
Who?
Giannis didn't play in the second game.
Yeah, he didn't play in any of the games.
Dog, it's been super unfortunate for them because it's Giannis, but the last couple of years it's been Chris Middleton been out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they just can't get healthy.
Yes. So Tennessee pick is in. So like again, no trade. I don't know what Tennessee can do. I think they should go lineman, but what do you guys think?
Ooh, Tennessee?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Neighbors is off the board. I would think you got to go with a tackle now. Like maybe if Neighbors would have been there, they could have gone Neighbors. But
you don't think they go Brian Thomas?
Nah, this is too early for Brian Thomas. You would have to go with Rome before Brian.
Oh yeah, Rome. Yeah.
What about Bowers? Is this Bowers' room?
Bowers? Nah, this ain't Bowers' time. I think Bowers' time starts around like 10. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like
Atlanta should draft him.
People think that I'm this huge Brock Bowers guy. I think he's a good fit for the Bengals, but people saying that he's like a better prospect than Kyle Pitts and all of that. Nah, I'm not.
One thing with Bowers, by the way, there's a stat out.
Like he was a better player in college, but if you're talking about prospect, like Kyle Pitts was 6'6", 40-inch vertical, ran a 4.4, like that's different. Like I saw this man go up in one hand. A touchdown.
What about O'Duns?
Jr. in college.
What about Rome?
You think they took Rome?
No, I'm asking you. What you think they take Rome?
So what I was gonna say, their quarterback situation over there is iffy, right? I don't know how much they love Will Levis. The tight end is the best friend of quarterback that it could be mediocre.
Yeah, but that's a move you make when you feel like you got a quarterback that might be worth something. I don't know if they feel that way about Will Levis.
I don't think that you agree. But you know what? Rome could be because they need somebody dynamic. And although I personally don't love Rome, and Rome is gonna hate life if he goes to Tennessee.
Who is the coach there now? They fired Vrabel.
Didn't they get Raheem Morris? Was it, or that was he went to Atlanta?
No, he went to Atlanta.
Who was the hold on? Titans coach. Brian Callahan.
All
I
right.
mean, Bill Callahan's there, man.
Okay. That's from the Bengals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that they're gonna take a lineman, man. I mean,
Lyman.
if Malik, I had mock neighbors there. If he made it, he didn't make it. So
Fotanu.
It's Fontana's a right tackle.
Nah.
So
Hold on, let's
if they
see
go
what pick's about
lineman,
to be.
Fuaga.
Here we go.
JC Latham.
Latham.
That's my
There
boy.
it is.
Bengals
Yeah.
fans don't like Latham. I told y'all he was like that.
He went. He went
Now
top
he
10.
going to the
Hey,
best
this is a
lineman coach in the
clean
league. He's about to
fit.
cook up.
This is a clean fit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Look at that big boy.
Okay, he's in my top 5 big guy swag right now at this draft.
Oh,
class.
for sure.
Because he got the big guy swag going.
Wait,
Grill.
does he have?
Oh, he got the vest. Hey, yo. That's a big dude.
It is a big dude. What,
Okay, well, are they
6'5"?
going to flip him to? Okay, please tell me they're not going to flip him to left, right?
No, they should keep it up.
Nah, I think he's a right tackle.
Yeah, they should keep it up.
You just got to stop trying to flip these Alabama tackles. They play too many snaps at whatever the position they come out in college. We've seen it with Jed. We've seen it with your boy Jonah, Ace. That when you try to flip these dudes who've had like 1,000 reps at one position, what?
I'm not gonna say it, but this is about to be crazy, my boy.
Okay.
This is about to be crazy, my boy. Like what?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's starting to.
All right. We gonna react to it live on
because-
here.
I'm kind of salty because I just lost some money off of this, but
Atlanta picks in. They
too.
put that pick in fast as hell. Damn. Squeeze the
get
fuck
ready
out of
to,
Roger.
Have some interesting conversations in the A, Quincy.
What they do? Draft draft
Hey,
JJ or
this is
some
a
shit
good-
like
This
that?
is a good thing for Bengals fans. That's all I'll say. It's a good thing.
Oh my God. Did they take Armarius?
Nah. I wish. But no. Actually, you know what? I don't wish that I needed this to happen. Bengals fans, we needed
They
this
took
to
a
happen.
quarterback, didn't they? They took a quarterback. They
is crazy.
hugging, shaking hands and shit.
This
They
is
took a
easily
quarterback.
The biggest shock of the night, man.
What happened? What happened?
The Falcons about to. I don't
Just
know.
wait to
The
see.
Falcons.
Just wait to
They
see
turned
what's
this
about
pick
to
in
happen.
immediately, Sonny.
You think they have Cousins and the backup for Cousins? I thought
It's a choice.
Because
It depends on who they choose, though.
Odunze could work there.
Nah, the Adam Schefter thinks they might have went quarterback here.
JJ McCarthy. Can you imagine if they do Bo Nix?
They do Bo Nix, dog. I'm gonna laugh at these mother every time I see them. They're gonna be
You will see
wearing them
riots in your
jerseys,
window.
and I'm gonna be like, "Yo, have some pride." Like, out here rocking a Bo Nix jersey.
Well, at least they can rock the Cousins jersey.
Oh man, like you out here rocking Kirko chains and then Bo Nix. All right, I guess. Like
That pick was in quick. Let's see. So Ace, you know the pick.
On the low. They kept this on the low.
You know this pick. So this is the first surprise. Okay. You want me to pump the audio? I can.
I
Pump
got
to
it.
the
I got
channel.
it. I got the audio right.
Okay.
Can y'all hear it?
They're showing JJ McCarthy there.
Dude, there's no fucking way they do something like this, right?
Do you imagine if they go Penix?
It would. What?
Imagine.
What?
Look at Penix. Look at Penix
I
there.
wasn't ready for that. What?
Look at
They not
Penix.
doing that, dog. Like, come
Look
on.
at Penix.
They
They
are
have the swag.
absolutely not doing that. Now, yeah, I know he got swag for sure.
Yeah. I
There's
don't know who
no,
they picked, by
nah.
the way. I'm
I
not following
refuse to
Twitter. I
believe
don't
they're
have
gonna
Twitter
do
on.
that. I don't know who they picked. I'm ignoring chat right now. I'm waiting for this pick. Well, what the
Yeah.
Falcons about to do, man? Because they are putting the camera on some crazy people right now.
I know.
They are putting the camera on some insane faces right
They
now.
didn't
in
show
number
Bo.
8.
They did not show Bo.
Absolutely
but
don't show Bo. Like, what?
They put Penix. They put Penix and JJ.
Nah.
The pick's been in. What are we doing here?
They try to, they got a commercial break to hit in 2 minutes.
So the one.
All right, they about to walk this shit up. Wait, what these Falcons do?
If Q hears the riots outside the window, you know.
I'm surprised Q ain't hear no reaction in Atlanta. I'm surprised.
Huh? Well, see, this if the Georgia Bulldogs are drafted, I would have heard something. But Atlanta is number 2 to the Georgia Bulldogs.
Oh, do you think? No, they can draft Bowers because they have Kyle.
Nah.
Let's see.
They're saying quarterback. They're really about to go quarterback.
They show QB. They show QB, right? They show QB.
Right, so like they took JJ here, right?
They're gonna go with Bo or Penix. You see. And then we're gonna wait for Q's rant because Q rant is gonna be epic after that. Which one?
No, they took Michael Penix. 8th overall.
Top 10, baby.
What?
Keep drafting them quarterbacks. JJ, you next, baby.
What?
Panic.
Oh no.
JJ,
Oh
get that
no.
soul ready, buddy.
That's
Get ready
drunk.
To soul, JJ McCarthy. Let's get it.
That is drunk.
Let's get it.
Why would you make this pick? You
What?
invested in Kirk Cousins. I'm assuming so you can try to win this year. This is like a 2-year project. Like you give him 3 years guaranteed.
He's not a 2-year project, Sonny. He's 28 years old. Well, he's not 28 years old. He's 25. That man old and got 2 broke knees.
I agree, but my
He
point
walked
is,
like Kenny Smith.
You guaranteed 3 years out of Cousins. Why would you pick him?
You ain't guaranteed nothing out of Cousins. He comes back from an Achilles injury. This is hey.
I'm surprised. I'm shocked.
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey. Somebody was gonna do some dumb shit. Somebody was gonna do some dumb shit. And you know what? Shout out to the Falcons for giving us
man.
that. Hey man, shout out to the Falcons, dog. Hey, that's hilarious.
So he, man, woof.
That's crazy.
Look, I think Penix could be a good player.
No, I
but
don't.
not 9 overall. I thought maybe 2nd round for him.
He's not even accurate.
I had a bet in that he was going to go to either the Raiders or the Vikings, and the Falcons was like, you know what? You take that money.
I
don't know what the odds were.
If somebody betted top 10,
the Vegas odds for the Falcons had to be crazy.
Well, the biggest odds for Penix top 10, that had to be crazy too. That had to be crazy. Okay, so Chicago's pick is in. Do you think this is where the receiver comes?
I mocked Rome here. I mocked Rome at here, and I think they're gonna take Rome.
Okay. Cause wasn't Caleb saying
you pair Caleb with Rome, they already been hanging out with each other, working out. Like it's an open secret, man. Like
yeah.
The craziest part right now is no defensive players have gone yet. Like
no, this is not the year. This is not especially not in the early part of the draft. The past couple of years, there's been no defense.
Eagles fans, we getting close to Brock Bowers territory. We're gonna see what happens.
Is that the pick you prefer, Ace?
Hold on, man. I'm not over this.
If Brock is there, I think that's a scary thing for everybody. If Brock is the Bengals,
is that your prime one?
No. Prime one is Terrion Arnold right now. Terrion Arnold, Jared Verse, and Brock Bowers are tied.
Okay.
per
Oh, but
second.
that's high. He's high.
Yeah, he's high.
So he over. So to Q, what do you think Penix over JJ? I mean, you hear a lot of Penix.
They the same. Well, they not the same dude, but they got the same issues, right? I think they're both athletes at the position that can throw the ball deep, but they struggle with accuracy. Except for JJ McCarthy's 20 and hasn't had 2 ACL and a shoulder throwing injury, and Michael Penix is at least 24.
Yeah.
It's not worse than Kenny Pickett. Well, no, drafting him at 8 is worse than taking Kenny Pickett at 20 something. Like it just, this is insane that they took him in the top 10.
He's about to be 24, Q. He's 23, about to be 24.
This is insane.
7th overall. 8th
That's
overall,
absurd. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that was shocking.
Somebody
That was
is
shocking.
taking Bo Nix in the first half of this first round, because if they're gonna take, wow.
We have the Raiders and the Broncos that need a
Trade,
QB.
guys. There's a trade.
Uh-oh.
The Jets are trading with the Vikings.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they traded for one spot?
They moved up. Well, we already know. Like we've already said they want JJ McCarthy.
Okay, so the Bears got Roma Dooms or Doomsday, whatever.
A Doomsday.
That receiving core is nice now. You got Rome, you got DJ Moore.
Keenan Allen's a little old, but
Yeah, but
still.
you wide receiver 3? I mean,
got the
you
Migos. They got their Migos up there.
I don't know about that, but definitely a good receiving core.
They got their Migos up there, man.
Now the thing is, I'm not the biggest Rome guy. Like I'm watching, I was like, okay, he good, he nice, but not. I don't know. I wasn't like,
It's getting spooky for the Bengals.
Ace, when I saw them put the camera on him, I was like, why the fuck are they doing that? Like, I could not believe. I was like, it's gotta be JJ if they taking a quarterback.
but the thing is, if they wanted Penix, they could have traded back, right? They could have traded back, get more picks, and get Penix.
They gonna draft the quarterback and have Kirk Cousins and still have one of the older average ages in the NFL quarterback room.
The oldest rookie. Man. Back-to-back Huskies.
The only thing though,
Vikings, Bo Nix.
Jets could possibly take Brock Bowers. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Jets could take Brock Bowers, especially with Rome being off the board right now. If I'm there,
Wait. I have Minnesota moving up, but they still have the 11th pick. Where did the Jets move?
No, the Jets moved back
To the 11th?
11th.
Okay.
Wait. Was Minnesota picking 11th or 12th?
11th. Oh, no, I see. They corrected it now. Jets are 11. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm assuming Minnesota's moving up to make sure that they secure JJ McCarthy.
Maybe the Jets call them and say, like, hey, they're calling me.
Guys, go ahead. Hey, I need Bo Nix. What's up, man? Hey, Denver.
Not only.
Oh, yeah.
Raiders.
We haven't even talked about this.
Raiders
Kirk Cousins is on a fully guaranteed deal for the next 3 years.
That's what I was telling you, Q.
4 years.
4
No,
years.
but 3 years.
3 years is
are
fully guaranteed, though.
Yes. That's what I was saying, Q. That they have.
So they gonna play him at 28. They gonna Brandon Wheaton this motherfucker.
That's what I was saying, Q. Like it makes no sense because they just signed Kirk for 3 years.
Hey, bro. Hey, God bless the A.
Don't you guys think that if the Jets pick a weapon that it would or if the Jets pick Aaron Rodgers would want a weapon?
I think they can go with a Georgia kid because they rebuild the O-line with oldies. But
I think if it's his choice, like he has input, he's gonna say like I want a weapon.
Nah, do what they do to Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. Fuck that, Aaron. We taking Loki Latu.
Look, I think
or take a quarterback.
I think they can pick Bowers. Bowers for me would
Bo Nix. I need Bo Nix at 12. Let's go.
Bo Nix at 12 would be crazy. But look, the what do you call that? The Broncos and Raiders are still there needing a quarterback. I'm assuming Minnesota's gonna do JJ, right? That's been the rumor. But Minnesota at least didn't jump the gun to 5. They stayed put. Have you seen the trade details?
Yeah, they swapped like a fourth and a fifth. Hold on, let me see. All right, trade terms. The Vikings traded number 11 overall, a fourth and a fifth round pick to the Jets in exchange for number 10 and number 203.
Okay, so they gained like a fourth.
Fourth and a fifth, and then they took like a seventh or
Six.
something.
Yeah.
6 or 7, yeah.
That's a great trade for the Jets because that pick is not going to affect them.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the Jets were going to, like, it didn't matter. They moved back. They could still get Bowers.
Mm-hmm.
So
Penix, Q.
6 or 7.
You were saying here, what about Penix? What were you saying about Penix in the Senior Bowl?
That's got to be trending, man.
Yeah, he wasn't impressive. I did not see a first-round pick there. I mean, I can't believe somebody saw a top 10 pick with those guys on the board. You already have Kirk Cousins.
That's my point. That's the craziest
What
thing
did you pay Kirk Cousins for? Now, if you wanted a transitional guy, why did you pay $46 million over the next 3 years, fully guaranteed, to have Kirk Cousins when you could have just signed Jacoby Brissett and got a good pick next year too?
Mm-hmm.
You about to? They're paying.
Well, I'm not saying he's good, but they claim that the quarterback class next year is trash. That's what they claim.
Yeah, but you had Cousins for 3 years.
I get it. But you got Cousins for 3 years. The quarterback class next year might be trash. But also, like, I would love to point out, by the time he gets ready to play,
almost 30,
he gonna have back issues because he gonna be my age. What are we doing? What are we 3 years on the bench?
Yeah.
This is the decision that would have boggled my mind if they did it at 38. These motherfuckers did it at 8.
This is your NFC team, Q. This is your NFC team.
They did this at 8. They drafted Desmond Ridder and decided this is the most. You know what? Y'all the new Browns. The Atlanta Falcons are the new Browns, baby. Y'all do the worst things at quarterback. We don't want Lamar. We gonna stick with Desmond Ridder. All right, we gonna pay Kirk Cousins at 36 years old with a torn Achilles that he's coming back from. $46 million a year, fully guaranteed. And then you go draft Michael Penix, which makes me ask this question. Why did you sign Kirk Cousins? Because you clearly aren't confident in this man.
I agree.
You don't think he's going to make it through the 3. What, you going to pay Kirk Cousins $46 million to fucking coach? Like in one of them years? What we doing, dog? What are we doing? What are y'all doing, man? This broke me. like
we were expecting somebody.
I can't believe they just did that. That is insane. And I'm going to put this out here. If Denver takes Bo Nix at 12, that's even more insane. Okay? Okay? Because Michael Penix at least was really good in college and I could get it. Bo Nix, I'm like, yo, dog.
You know what I hear from Bo Nix? He has heart.
Arthur Blank was behind this, right? Arthur Blank. This smells like Arthur Blank, right? And
how are Atlanta? Do you know any Atlanta Falcons fans? You need to text him and see, hey, how are you feeling? Because that's what I'm waiting for the Broncos pick to text my boy. Like, hey.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting for my boy to tweet me back. He ain't got back. I don't think Trey Shaw want to talk to me right now.
Look. We get a UW. You get a UW. A Husky.
Hey man,
UW alone.
Hey,
I know
look, you gotta
Penix
believe.
will be great.
Hey, all right, man. I don't think that's gonna happen, but hey, I don't blame you for believing. If my team did it, if that was a Youngstown State player that they took at number 8, I believe the bullshit too. But come on, dog. I ain't go to UW, and I ain't no Atlanta Falcon fan. I don't have any obligation to believe this garbage. Okay? This is bad. This is bad. He didn't even stand out playing next to Sam Hartman. You took him 8th over fucking Raw? Okay, man. Hey, I just gave them credit for doing good things in this draft too. I was like, oh, they being sensible. They not losing their mind over JJ McCarthy. And they did the one thing that I thought was more insane than trading up to number 4 to get JJ McCarthy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness! Here it says Penix at 8 overall is hands down the worst value pick in NFL history due to the situation that the Falcons had with Cousins. Ray Rag here says Q. Did Atlanta just sign Jeff Garcia and drafted Brandon Wheaton in the same offseason?
Man, at least Brandon Wheaton was in the 20s. Like, this is a top dude. He's gonna play. Right? Like a top 10 overall pick? Hey,
Shelby hit for 3 years.
Who was the last top 10 overall pick to not play in the first 3 years of their career?
I don't know.
You just created a giant hole in your roster. Because you're going to have to play Michael Penix. You drafted him number 8 overall. And, hey, does this smell like ownership to you?
Yeah, but the other thing is Kirk Cousins, he can't have even a bad game because now the fans, they took JJ.
They took JJ. Hey, man.
Them boys passed on Lamar. They passed on Lamar and was like, nah, we not going to pursue Lamar. We just going to sign Kirk Cousins after a catastrophic injury. And then you know what? Number 8 pick, Michael Penix Jr. Come on down. Makes so much sense.
Man, how bad was Desmond Ridder? How bad was Desmond Ridder? Like, he couldn't have been that bad. He couldn't have been that bad that you justified on this shit. Like, he was that bad. You were willing to do this? Oh my God.
No, don't tell me another crazy.
No, Ace, bro. Because I swear to God, if Bo Nix gets picked right here, I'm going to smack somebody.
Jets? For the Jets, can you imagine? Well, that means that they didn't pick the tight end. They didn't pick it because that's what Ace is looking is if they pass on the tight end, then Denver's probably not taking the tight end. Vegas might though.
They got to take a tackle here, right?
No, because they patched the O-line. Remember, they took Smith from Dallas. They took our right tackle. Oh man, I'm blanking his name. But our last year's right tackle, they traded for. Can't believe I forget my guy's name.
You're not talking about Mekhi Becton, right?
No. The Ravens right tackle.
Oh,
last year.
I know you talk about
Moses.
Moses.
They have Moses. They got Smith, the left tackle. They signed our guard, last year's starting guard. Simpson, left guard. So they rebuilt this whole line.
Yeah, man. Somebody getting fired, dog. Somebody's getting fired. Like Michael Penix is about to get somebody fired. That's nuts. What are you thinking?
I wish I could cue that Stephen A. like dancing meme where he was like.
So you know the pick, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna ruin it.
No, don't ruin. But okay.
Man, this is nuts.
Smoking on that.
I'm sorry. We supposed to be talking about these picks. I'm gonna be talking about
the Penix until Bo Nix gets drafted.
Yeah, at that point, I'll just be done, dog. I'm like, you know what, man? The first round's drunk. The first round is drunk.
No defensive players.
Yeah.
So the kid from Toledo, he's in range there for
when's
you
Pittsburgh's
guys.
Pick?
It's after the Bengals, so I think they were 20th. By the way, can you guys hear this?
Complete percentage. That's not what JJ.
Yeah. Good.
It's a little loud, but
it's really loud.
Yeah.
No, okay. I can lower it.
Right here, you think about it.
Like that? Is that better?
Hey man, shout out to the Atlanta Falcons because like now I don't think JJ McCarthy at 10's a bad pick.
No.
They didn't trade up for him. McCorkle Jones right there. Like it's perfect if you just get him at 10, right?
Yeah. Can you remember when they took McCorkle Jones? They took them. They didn't trade up or anything. It just fell to them, and they were like, "Okay, we'll take him." And it was in the teens too.
I'm just gonna say this: the Atlanta Falcons found a way to blow a lead in the draft.
Yeah, for me, that pick is insane. Of all the picks, I was shocked because they signed Cousins. That was the only worst thing they could have done. Other than that, was pick a running back.
Oh my
After
god.
So Jets pick is in.
Okay.
Man, that Dallas Turner pack is hitting. What was it? That was Dallas Turner? Where's he gonna go now?
I
They
think he's
just
gonna
compared
be
JJ McCarthy to CJ Stroud. Did they really just do that?
who?
The ESPN broad.
Mm. Mm.
They go. Here's Roger Goodell.
With the 11th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Olu Fashanu.
Yes, I hated him. I hated him.
Fashanu.
Didn't want him to go to the Bengals at all.
Fashanu.
Fashanu, just go back and watch that Ohio State game. Got abused. Shades of Cedric Ogbuehi.
He was up and down. He was inconsistent with him.
I'm so glad. Thank you, New York. Appreciate you. Woo! If he would have ended up a Bengal, y'all talking about like Amarius Mims. I said like I'd actually be better with Mims than Fashanu, and people would probably be like, "You crazy?" But bro, go watch that Ohio State game. That man was abused the entire game. Man. Like, what you think? What you think Myles Garrett would have did to him?
Oh, yes. I want to find out. I can't wait.
What do you think Myles Garrett would have did to him?
Did the Jets finish in?
TJ Watt would have did to him. That would have been that. And he's a finesse dude too. Like,
ooh, yeah, I like that. Like that. I like them finesse guys too. Light on their feet, no anchor. Hey man, I hope one of y'all take Patrick Paul.
Nah, Patrick Paul is nasty.
I had a dream I literally had a dream that the Bengals took Patrick Paul in the first round.
Broncos pick is in. What do you think? If they go Bo Nix?
No, they're not stupid. They can't be that stupid. No, they're not that stupid.
Yes, nobody can be. Yes, they can be.
Well, because it's Bo Nix. Is that the only quarterback?
Is John Elway still working there? Like John Elway's gone, right? Like, no, they're not gonna do that.
Wait, because the Raiders is the other team and they're divisional rivals, so they might try to. What other quarterback?
Dude, Bo Nix is not even that much better than Aiden O'Connell. Like, why would they do that?
Dude,
and they got porn star Jimmy. Well, no, is porn star Jimmy still there?
No, they released him. No, neither of these teams have quarterbacks. Literally, they're bare. I think one of them has Stidham, and the other one had I don't know. Let me see who was the Raiders.
Stidham.
Raiders QB. I don't even know who the Raiders QB is.
Yeah,
oh, Adrian O'Connell.
You put the pick in that fast.
Oh, okay, but the Raiders signed Minshew. Okay. You can work with Minshew.
Dog, they not about to do this. Why? No. Hold on, stop it. Time out. Why is Bo Nix on my screen right now?
They're showing.
Don't go to commercial after this. Don't you tell me to pick it. Nah, I'm not.
They're showing both. Oh my god, let me tweet.
Hey man, these teams don't watch tech. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm an idiot, and Bo Nix and Michael Penix would be the two best quarterbacks in this class. But I ain't the only one who thinks that shit. Like, I am not the only one who thinks this. Nah, they not about to do this. I'm just going. Hopeful.
They show him and then they quit it, but that's exactly what they did for the Atlanta. They show.
They did show Michael Penix out of nowhere, and I was like, that was random.
Yeah.
And then because like I'll be honest with you, had no idea Michael Penix had a day one draft party set up because like why would he? Who was going to take him in the first round?
Well, I thought no. Okay, so to be fair, I thought there was a chance that they both could go between 28 and 32, and somebody like, you know what, I like him, and I want that 5th year. That's what I thought for those two. That's what I was thinking. Like, you know, but not top 10, not top 15. Like,
yeah, I thought Penix would be the one to go.
No,
I thought it would be to either Minnesota or the Raiders is what I heard from people that were talking around the league.
Somebody in my chat just said, He
When
is
that didn't
my
happen,
pick.
I don't know anybody that had Atlanta taking them.
I'll
No.
pump the audio so we can react.
No,
I
hold on.
haven't
Stop,
checked.
stop. Somebody in my chat just called Michael Penix Mike Vick 3.0. And I'm just going to ask you a serious question.
Wait,
I'm
what?
going to ask you a serious question in chat. Have you ever watched a fucking Washington game? Like,
Have you watched
Did you
Vic?
watch any of the games they played on national TV? Are you familiar with who Mike Vick is? And if you're calling him 3.0, that means Lamar Jackson is 2.0. And tell me, when the fuck did Michael Penix look like Lamar Jackson at Washington? And they're the same age, okay? Like,
The thing is-
Somebody said the Falcons must have been on auto draft.
damn.
That's nasty. That is nasty. That is nasty. Okay, so oh my goodness here says Gardner Minshew is better than every QB in this class besides Caleb MFing Williams. And Rex Fortune
That's
says Q.
crazy. He's not.
Are you
that much
familiar
better
with
than
the
Trey
sign?
Lance. With the signs
what?
of strike? I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Is he saying it? Look, let me say this. I appreciate.
God. Oh my God.
Did you saw the pick
I
officially?
just saw somebody tweet something that makes me think something just happened.
Okay, I'm gonna pump this audio through here. As soon as
Hey, this is
ESPN
better
gets
than
out of
Kenny
control.
Pickett going 20
Ugly ass
seconds.
Broncos jerseys. Ugly ass Broncos
Ooh.
jerseys.
Ooh, they gonna stink.
Sean Payton must hate them over there.
Heck, Rush Cup.
From Russ Wilson to Bo, is that what we're thinking?
Already seen 5 quarterbacks go in the top 10.
What other
The
quarterback
Denver
would be the
Broncos
6?
are
Is
now
there any
on
other
the clock
quarterback? Let me
with the
see here, a
opportunity
big board.
to make it 6 quarterbacks, which would tie the all-time NFL record that was set back in the historic.
Dude, the next
draft of
QB will be
1983.
Spencer Rattler. If you think somebody drafts Spencer Rattler in the first
Hey
round,
man, let's do it. Fuck it. Why not? He deserves it. If Bo Nix is gonna go 12th overall, Spencer Rattler could go 30th. Hey, Pittsburgh, come on, take Spencer. Take Spencer.
I mean, this is so good for us.
Next one is here. Yeah, we're talking. I think the Raiders got to be sitting there shocked at pick number 13. All the quarterbacks could be off the board, and they're in a division with Mahomes, Herbert, and now they're talking about Denver having
you heard what they said, that the Raiders are shocked that they don't have any QB to pick.
Oh my God, dog! They
It's a
really
blessing
about
in
to
disguise
do
for
this.
them.
They really took. They 12.
12.
12? Joe Clapp was right.
What would Joe Clapp say? I
He
haven't
said
seen
he
Joe
was
Clapp.
gonna go 12th overall, but he thought that they would trade back.
Bo Nix.
Hey man,
Yes, official.
they took 2 McCorkle Joneses.
In the 2024 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select
Ooh, this is
Bo
bad.
Nix.
This is bad.
Quarterback.
This is so
Oregon.
bad. This is so bad.
By the way, is that volume good for you guys?
Oh yeah, that's
for the
good right
pumping?
Oh
there.
yeah, that's
Okay.
perfect, bro.
Yeah.
Bo Nix,
This
man.
is
Bo
so
Nix is
bad, dog.
Bo Nix, let's go.
Oh no.
Bo Nix doesn't even look happy.
He can't believe this shit. He was at the Senior Bowl. He saw him.
He saw himself.
Yeah.
Dude, 12. That's
12.
not high. It's 5
Hey,
QB.
you know what? I owe Pittsburgh fans an apology because I used to say in a better draft, Kenny Pickett wouldn't have gone 20th overall. I was wrong. If you hype him up enough, he could have went 12 because this is Kenny Pickett.
You know what this feels like? Remember, I can't remember the year, and we can look it up. Remember the Christian Ponder, and I forgot who it was, the guy that went to Tennessee. It was just a bunch of overdrafted QBs. I need to look for this.
Hey, Bo Nix 12 overall is fucking absurd.
Okay, 2011.
Absurd.
2011. Oh, the Cam Newton draft, right? And then people panic, and then Jake
Jake
Locker.
Locker.
Remember Jake Locker at 8?
And Jake Locker was decent.
Then Blaine Gabbert
Blaine
at
Gabbert
10.
was straight garbage.
Christian Ponder at 12.
The guy who was straight garbage.
This is what it feels like.
You know what I think happened? Atlanta took Michael Penix and everybody started to panic.
It broke the draft. It broke the draft
Everybody
after that.
started to panic.
The pick
This
is in
is-
for the
This
Raiders.
is horrible, dog.
So, oh my goodness, says 5 Kenny Pickett's in one round.
5? That's nuts. That's nuts. We're not about to do that.
We did it. We did it. Okay, so who did Raiders pick? I have no idea. Did they pick the tight end?
Ooh.
I had no idea what is their
They
needs.
just took Michael Mayer. I don't know.
Ooh.
I mean, okay, so remember they lost the guy
right.
they traded. They traded
Chat, sell me on this pick. Please sell me on this.
we
Like
have an Oregon
somebody sell Michael Penix and Bo Nix to me. Try to convince me that this is a good idea. I'm just glad it ain't the Browns. Remember when we used to be the team that does this shit?
Q. The crazy thing is Broncos had just Dennis Stidham. So Bo Nix might start week 1.
Oh, Bo Nix has to start. They took him 12 overall.
But Penix is not starting. Penix is just gonna be riding the bench for a little
He
bit.
might play this year. They took him 8th overall.
And what do you do with Cousins? Are you gonna do
That's what
a
I'm
40-something
saying.
mil?
Why did you do that? Like, if you thought you were gonna, if you had the inkling, and Ace, let me ask you a question, man. If you were a GM and you thinking, hey, you know what, man? If Michael Penix is there at 8, I'm taking him. Don't you plan like that motherfucker gonna be there? Because he gonna be there, dog. He was never not gonna be there. Hey, so if that was the plan all offseason was to get Michael Penix, all right, you want to do the transition thing? Get Jacoby Brissett. Get Jameis Winston. Get one of these dudes, right? They can transition, start it, hold it down. Get Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco was available. You could have did all the old shit that you want to do with Kirk Cousins with Joe Flacco. You could do every single one of those. But you went with whom? They took Brock Bowers.
The Las Vegas Raiders select Brock Bowers,
That's
tight
crazy,
end, Georgia.
But it kind
Brock
of
Bowers
makes
got
sense.
the hairline of a
That's crazy
40-year-old
because Denver
man.
fans
Oh
told me
wow,
all
he
last year
does. I'm
that
sorry,
Michael
what is?
Mayer was tight end 1. He was like that. He was this. They just replaced that man with Brock Bowers. They said we're gonna go ahead and
Oh, they took Mayers last year.
they took Mayer last season.
Ooh.
That don't make sense, honestly. But I mean, it is Brock Bowers, so
The Raiders don't make sense too. but
It
that's
does. He does look like a 40-year-old. He does have the hairline of a 40-year-old guy.
Hey, which tells me he's gonna be really good at blocking.
hey, we got some good options left here still. So
What do
let's-
y'all pick?
Okay.
18?
yeah, we pick 18.
Okay, so I think for the Saints, do you think they go here tackle Fuaga?
All right, chat. We got Christian Corley with the super chat. Broncos QB room. Bo Nix, Zach Wilson, Cherison, Vincent Nucci. Ooh, that's bad. That's so bad.
they should go
Somebody in my
Williams.
chat. Oh, wait. Somebody in my
What?
chat just reminded me that they also traded for Zach Wilson.
That's right. I forgot.
They did.
This is such a terrible. What are they doing, man?
Sean Payton, he came back hating life.
Sean Payton is like, hey, I know I got all that guaranteed money, but how easily can I get fired? Wow. Wow. Yeah, Brock, put that hat on, buddy.
my
You got hat
Denver
swag.
fan is not replying to me. Oh yeah, he said, yeah, we had no choice, is what he told me. The Denver guy, my Denver buddy.
You had a
There's always
choice.
choice.
You absolutely never had to take Bo Nix. Who was holding the gun to your head? Draft Bo Nix. Oh, we need a quarterback. Getting Bo Nix is not much different than having Zach Wilson.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think tackle for the Saints. The question is which tackle. I know, Ace, you were high on Fuaga, right?
Yeah, I like. I mean, I'm high on a lot of the guys that are still available right now. Fuaga, Fatanu,
I like Futano. I like Futano.
Murphy, Brian Thomas, Terrion Arnold.
I also
So
like Morgan.
they
Jordan
end up with
Morgan.
one of those guys. It'll be interesting. The crazy thing is, no defensive players have gone yet.
No.
Which I mean, it's not.
It's
too
not a
crazy
great
'cause it's
defensive
more of a-
class at all, but I thought
not a
one of the
great
corners
defensive
would go.
But at least, yeah, exactly. I thought at least like one of the corners, maybe Brian Murphy would have went. Like maybe an edge rusher. Like nobody has gone. No Dallas Turner, no Jared Verse. Like Nobody. That's kind of crazy.
Mm.
He took Bo Nix. Michael Penix and Bo Nix in the top 15 of the draft.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Hey, man, I hope this gets Roger Rosengarten to 54. Like, I hope I benefit from this. This is nuts. Somebody said he's mystery box Zach Wilson. He's like, hey, man, what if Zach Wilson wasn't as talented? This is an insane choice, man.
Crazy.
Someone is getting paid well into the 6-figure range to suggest drafting Bo Nix and Michael Penix in the top 15. What the hell am I doing with my life? Hey, man.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good one. That's what they did. Somebody bet it like 10 million that these kids were gonna go top 15.
No, he said there are people, professionals, who get paid serious salaries to say, you know what we should do? Draft Bo Nix, number 12 overall.
That's crazy. Not gonna lie.
Michael Penix, I could get how an owner could fall in love with Michael Penix and be like, well, he was a baller during the season, right? Because he got that good college game. He almost won the Heisman.
Yeah.
But Bo Nix, dog, you made that choice because you think that's a good one from scouting. And I just got to ask the question, what the fuck did you see? Like, because I didn't see it. Did you see it, Sonny? Have you ever watched a Bo Nix play a football game and go, whoo, boy, he's going to be great on Sundays?
The only thing that the Bo Nix has that I heard and I kind of saw in games is he looks tough. Like he gets hit and he keeps standing up. Okay.
Oh, so he's Colt McCoy.
That's not a reason. He's not
so he's Colt McCoy. Colt McCoy could take an ass whipping. Let me tell you, James Harrison used to try to kill him, and Colt would bounce up. But you know what I never got excited about? Colt McCoy drops back on 3rd down. Never got excited about that. Not once in my life.
Yeah. So, oh my goodness, here says Will Levis is somewhere punching in right now. If Will Levis would have been in this draft, he would have been picked top
Sonny,
5.
if you were in this draft, you would have been picked in the top 15.
I'm telling you, it will not be unheard of if the Raiders jump back and they go with Rattler. Can you imagine? They're the only team I think they don't have a QB yet. Right?
Fuck it, man. Somebody tell the Steelers to draft Spencer Rattler.
Ooh, could you imagine? Steelers 20 pick. It's the 20th overall.
What's their pick?
Oof. The 20th. It's coming.
How you spell Rattler?
R-A-T... Let me see, because I had it here.
Wow. Michael Penix.
Rattler.
Michael Penix and Bo Nix.
Strap. I agree with you, Q. I think what happened here was they broke the draft. This is the Falcons' fault. They broke the draft. They definitely broke the draft. And to be fair, the Vikings didn't panic as much because the Vikings could have just traded up.
Yeah, the Vikings actually, I think they're going to end up looking pretty smart out of this for a couple of years. I think JJ McCarthy's the type of quarterback that would look good for like on the rookie deal, but like once you pay him, it's kind of.
The good thing for him, he has that guy over there. You can just throw it. Yeah, you can throw around him and he will catch it.
New Orleans pick here.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Just the first 13 picks.
I'm ready to pump it once.
Consecutive offensive play.
Once Goodell. I thinking O-line, and obviously I think for me that's interesting, right? Because I want the Ravens to draft an O-lineman, so I'm leaning O-lineman for the Saints. Indy, I don't know what Indy can do. I don't know. Indy could be the first one that picks a defensive player. They can go with the Toledo corner, Quillon. They could be that. They could be the ones that break the streak of a non-defensive player. Or your boy, Ace.
What's up?
Your boy out of Iowa. That's another one that I can see the Indy.
Cooper. Yeah, they could take him.
Not the Saints, but the Colts.
Say, yeah, take him. Yeah.
Ace is like, yeah, I don't care. I don't want.
I need some refreshments, man. Like
I ain't
this
gonna
is
lie, I'm
insane.
kind of salty about this next one, man.
Oh, they must.
You didn't like it?
Guys. They must have took Fontano or
Fuaga?
Fuaga.
Yeah, one of
They
the
must
two.
have took one of them Samoans.
I like Fautano better, the Washington, the Husky guy.
Talisi's
But-
just a mountain of a man too, though. That's the thing. Talisi's what,
They're both
6'7"?
Mm-hmm.
Talisi's giant.
Here's Cadell. So I'm pumping this audio.
Not going to have to wait a little longer based on what they have at the tackle. I mean, and when you talk about Ramczyk, you talk about Trevor Penning.
After
the
this pick
injury
is
history
good,
there,
Ace,
they're gonna have to go
you're
tackle him.
3
Gonna
picks from
find
your
out
pick.
right now. Here's the commissioner.
3 picks away. Let's see.
With the 14th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select
Yep.
Talise Fuaga.
Fuaga.
You've had a
Oregon
whole
State.
6 months to pronounce that.
Would have liked him. I would have liked him for sure.
Fuaga. But he's a big boy.
He looked just like Panay.
That's not old. The
I think he's Panay's cousin.
is it? I was gonna say those
This
Samoa
is what,
kids.
Oregon,
they make
Oregon
good linemen.
State?
Yeah,
Look,
he's
here's all you
Panay's
need to
cousin.
know. That is a 6'7" giant man, and he don't look that big next to his kinfolk. Like
No.
he can carry every bit of that frame, dog. Like
Yeah.
like
Yes, sir. So I think 15 Indy. I think this is where the streak ends. I think this is where the
yeah, they
defense
got to
is
get a
streak.
corner here, right?
I think it's either Coop or Quinion.
What's the guy out of Alabama? Not
That's
Kool-Aid, right?
Ace's boy. No, Arnold or something like that, right?
Terrion Arnold.
Yeah, that's Ace's boy. That's your top.
Shit, I might be able to get him in a
Prime.
second.
That's my top prime guy right now.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
Not that many trades.
Must not be a lot of people biting on these trades.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't biting.
Well, because
I feel
so
like
many
all the
teams have
trades
done
wouldn't happen.
well, because so many teams have done questionable things with the quarterback position in this year's draft class. And by the way, if teams are pressed into taking Bo Nix number 12 overall, next year's draft class gotta be truly cheeks.
Yeah.
Like
No,
that's the
you-
only
you-
thing. Like
Boris
it's
Sanders
like
and-
they must not think highly at all of homeboy in Texas. Like this is the Cooper Manning, wait for Cooper Manning era, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
Like hey,
Cooper
hey,
Manning.
Shador, they don't think highly of you, my dog. Like,
Nah.
like
And Dion came out and said like
Deion
he's
said he
not
wanted
gonna
to go to, and he was like, "Nah, I'll take Michael Penix's old ass."
play. Yes, sir. It's crazy.
Hey,
But I didn't thought we would be 6 QBs out by the first 15 picks. Actually, by pick 12,
Man,
we were
6
already out of
QBs.
game.
and we
They
only
said that
thought
Kirk
3 of them
Cousins
were
is a
good.
bit stunned.
He should be stunned, like all of us.
Because he know, like I know, you don't draft nobody number 8 overall to bench him for 3 years. What
Dude,
they think they could
could've
trade
used a
Kirk
cer-
Cousins? Do they think they could trade him after a year? What is their
that's
plan? What are they trying to do? What is the
I don't
Atlanta
know.
Falcons like? At least I know what Denver's doing, right? Denver drafted a bad quarterback at a terrible spot to draft the quarterback at. But you know what? I get what they're doing. They're free falling. They're grabbing at straws. They're praying that something just breaks their way at the quarterback position. Let's trade for Zach Wilson. Let's have the XFL MVP in there. Fuck it. Let's draft Bo Nix, right? They might take Joe Milton, dog. Like they not done. They just grasping. I understand what the Broncos are doing. They desperate. They desperate for somebody to play quarterback for them. I don't get what the Atlanta Falcons are doing. This makes no sense. And you took it 4 spots ahead?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It makes no sense.
What? What? And did somebody compare this to what San Francisco did with Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance? Trey Lance was 20.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
Trey
and they
Lance
move out
is
of
still
Jimmy G.
younger than Michael Penix right now.
And they move out of Jimmy G, right? They didn't have Jimmy G under a 3-year guarantee.
This is nuts. Yeah,
At 46 mil.
I can't rectify what Atlanta did there, dog. Like, you signed Kirk Cousins And it's like you're trying to win now. You got wide receivers on the board. You got offensive linemen on the board. You take a quarterback who's not going to play until he's past his prime.
Did you check on your boy? You should make sure he's okay.
He said they live to destroy me.
Oh man, yeah. My guy said like I have no choice. We have no choice. We have to pick him.
Always have a choice?
So Kyle Hamilton.
Okay, so
tweeted, by the
Diana
way.
Rossini says the Falcons called Kirk Cousins when they were on the clock and let him know. From what I learned, Cousins understood a QB would be considered, but he did not believe his successor would be taken in the first round. I'm told he's a bit stunned.
He should be because he could have used Rome.
In the top
Definitely.
10?
Yeah. They could have traded back.
That's
again.
not your successor. That is the starter.
But
wow.
Are they really gonna go 48 mil in the bench? By the way, Kyle Hamilton tweeted, "No defense in the top 14. We need affirmative action in the draft for defenders." That was a good one, Kyle. That was a good one. You know the pick? It's a defense, Ace. It's a defense.
The defensive player.
Okay.
It's
About
a
to go
shock.
Cooper?
It's a shock to me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
It
not
has to
saying he doesn't deserve to go right here, but I'm kind of shocked that he was the first defensive player off the board.
Okay, so it's Coop. That's Coop, I think. I think because you were high on Coop. I don't know who it is, but
It's gotta
the
be.
pick is.
It's gotta be now. Hey,
Where's
Pittsburgh,
Goodell?
Quinyon might beat
Shortly, they're
her.
the first team to
Where's Goodell?
I'm like,
They made that pick quick too.
my guy Christian says the draft is a coup for AB to get a JOK type steal. Yeah, I wonder who's gonna be this year that's gonna fall to the second round for no reason. Who gonna be the dude that fall that should have been in the first round that slips right into the Browns' hands? Hey, we've had incredible luck.
Second round is definitely the Browns.
Because with DeWan Jones last year, should no reason to fall to the fourth round. Got him, bam, slam.
Yes, sir.
Kirk got $100 million guaranteed to see Penix go at 8. Hey, dog, I know he is at Kohl's stress shopping right now. Like I gotta go to Target. He gotta make an emergency trip to Target to figure out what's going on right now, dog. He out there smelling Satan candles and shit to calm down. Like,
You cannot trade that guy that you just signed, right?
no, you can't. You're stuck with him for at least a year. Like no, Sonny, they can't trade him. He guaranteed. If you trade him to a team, you have to do something about the $96 million you owe him over the next 2 years. Like somebody has to either split that or that goes on dead cap. Like you can't just trade that contract.
Yeah.
With the 15th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft,
Oh.
the Indianapolis Colts select
I
Laiatu Latu,
don't
defensive
think that's a
Latu.
bad pick,
UCLA.
but it does surprise
Not a
me.
bad pick. The reason I was surprised is because he got, declared medically retired, came back, played. I just thought that the injury risk would keep teams away from him.
I wonder
I'm
what.
surprised that he's the first guy, like with him having the injury concerns that.
Yeah.
that
But I heard the
first-
medical was clear because people were thinking maybe he can fall to the Ravens. Now, Ace, question for you. We're 2 picks from you. Now you're seeing the board, right? Who are you hoping to be there from what you see right
Hey,
now?
Mims is still there, Ace.
Terrion Arnold, Troy Fatanu, Brian Thomas, and Byron Murphy. I think one of
Well,
those
you-
guys is going to be there.
Yeah, it was guaranteed now because you're only 2 picks out, right?
Yeah. But who will you like? And if you were picking, who will you?
Yeah, what
like
was your
of the
who was your
people they
number
have
one
left?
target for this?
Man,
pick?
I would. So I don't know what's going on with like Troy Fatanu's medical. I don't know if the Steelers said that to try to get him to fall to them. I would take Troy Fatanu because he can play left guard immediately and he could be your right tackle of the future. If not him, I would go for Byron Murphy. Like I'm a huge Byron Murphy
Murphy
fan.
is for I like him
And
too.
then I would probably say, but I could also Brian Thomas is intriguing too, though. Like
LSU.
you could give me him or Terrion Arnold. You can give me any 4 of those players and I'll be good. Like
Okay.
I'd be good with any 4 of those guys.
Other than Mims, I know you don't like Mims, but other than Mims, what pick of the people that you're seeing high here you wouldn't like?
I don't know if I'd be into the Jared Verse pick right now. Like like with them not really playing, like I wouldn't be mad about it for the future. I'd be mad about it right now because I'm like, he's not playing.
Boy, he's real slight for a pass rusher.
This season. Like
Oh, no,
I wouldn't
he's
see
not.
him
This is
contributing
bad.
immediately. So I would be like, all right, what's that? I mean, if they took a corner that wasn't Quinyon or Terrion, I would be like, what the hell are they doing? I don't think that they would though. But that would probably be the only other thing that I would be mad at. Dallas Turner, I would have the same reaction as Jared Verse. I would be like, when is he gonna play?
And how about Newton? Would you like Newton?
Johnny Newton is cool. I wouldn't be mad with Johnny Newton. I'd be cool with Johnny Newton. Like if they took Johnny Newton, that's fine.
Got it.
I'm a little worried about like the foot injury with the medical, but I like Byron Murphy more than Johnny Newton.
I like Murphy. I think Murphy can be a beast.
Yeah, I think Murphy's gonna be a dog.
The question, yeah.
He's just got to make it past Seattle now. The way that I see it, like with you guys is guy taking over there. I feel like he might be a little bit more defensive minded in the draft.
Yeah. Okay. So Frank here says, and shout out to you, man. Thank you for the donation. Super chat. This early run on QBs just show how desperate teams are to choose for need over best position available. Q, I listen to your video every morning when I'm walking my dog. Speak my dog. Go Browns.
Appreciate that, dog. I'm sorry, man. Bo Nix going 12 just like
it broke you.
It breaks my faith in institutions.
Penix at 7 is crazy too.
Penix at 8 was nuts. Like, okay, that was crazy.
That's worse.
That was crazy. It's much worse, right? But I'm like, you know what? It's the Falcons. Bo Nix is a calculated decision. Like every once in a while, the owner gets up in there in the top 10 and decides to make an executive decision. Okay. But man, drafting Bo Nix ain't no shit your owner wants you to do.
And that's they had the Walmart owners, remember?
Yeah, they don't care about none of that shit. Right?
I don't know.
Maybe they Auburn fans. I don't know. He is from Alabama.
Jerseys out of Walmart. They look like they got them new jerseys out of Walmart because those things are hideous.
Hey man, Nike, when it's time to remake a classic or reference a classic, they do good. When it's time for them to make some new shit, they make some boo-boo. Okay.
That was ugly. This thing's ugly, dog. That's like easily the worst jersey in the
just
league.
Be happy that y'all didn't get that Nike special, dog, because they be giving out them dookies. Okay. Remember what they had us wearing?
Right.
The Cleveland across the chest.
Yeah.
The brown with the orange stitching.
I saw your tweet. What was your tweet?
Somebody
Nike
said
winging retros are fire. What? Sorry.
Oh yeah, Nike when it's time to remaster a classic, fire. Nike when it's time to make something new.
Somebody said was the Falcons taking Michael Penix Jr. was that tampering punishment?
Raheem Morris was the coach there. I don't know what they're thinking. If you ask me,
I know what they were thinking.
Shock?
That dude balled in college. Like they were that's that shit, man. That's that you fall in love with the college tape and then you don't evaluate it hardly. You're just like, oh yeah, well he was a baller. This is how Johnny Manziel went 22 overall. He was a baller in college, right? Hey, Tim Tebow. First round pick.
Question for y'all. One of you guys told me that you guys think Cooper can be like Kyle Hamilton.
Oh no,
Kyle Hamilton.
That's Ace.
If that is the case, I think that could be the pick here. I think that could be the pick because
they must have took one of your guys, Brian Thomas.
No.
I knew it. I sat there and said it.
It's either the tackle or Murphy because I think Ace's favorite was.
They took that wide. They took Thomas. I'm pretty sure. Ace
I don't think
Thomas. Because every time I got mad about Brian Thomas hypothetically falling to the Bengals, Ace would have this sick fucking smile on his face. Right?
But the
just thinking about the possibility. I know that's his favorite.
But Brian Thomas is not a pick for next year. I think Ace was looking for somebody that can contribute madly next year.
But Brian Thomas could do both. This other guy could have done it, but
They still got to replace Tyler Boyd.
It
Has he
is,
signed
man.
somewhere yet? What's going on with Tyler Boyd?
with Tyler Boyd, I think he's
he's a
I
free
think he
agent, so.
was in talks with Pittsburgh, but I think it fell apart.
That was supposed to been happen.
Maybe you bring him back.
Nah. Once he don't get the money there, I know coming back. You know how it is.
So oh man. So wait, the previous pick was a defensive player. So maybe this is the run on defense.
Seattle gonna
I
have
do think
DK and Brian Thomas. That's gonna be
no. They just hired my guy. It's gonna be a defensive player. I thought Coop, but
You
maybe
think
it's
Cooper
Murphy
DeJean?
because I think that's what Ace really likes. Murphy.
He's showing Dallas Turner.
Yeah, I mean they could use a pass rusher. Oh my goodness! Here says first round, Bumba Clap, draft class. And then we have Rex Fortune here says I can already hear the Riley Leonard top 10 smoke starting next year.
Oh, that sounds depressing. Like,
Yes, if you have a QB, be glad. That's what we're saying.
hey, Deshaun, we're gonna need you to make this work, bro. Like, you gonna have to throw the fuck out that football this year, my guy. Like, gonna have to figure it out, okay? Because we look, if we did a trade for you, we'd be staring down the barrel of drafting Bo Nick. So I appreciate that we not in that situation, but I need you to throw that bitch next year. Like, for real.
One Blue here says, so what's you guys guess on the Bengals pick coming up? I'm betting it's Byron Murphy, D tackle Texas. I think that's the pick that Ace wanted. So I think I'm going with that for Seattle.
I think
That's
the
what I'm
Bengals are going to
thinking.
piss Ace off and go with Mims. I actually think it's going to be a good pick, but I think they go
Mims.
Mims.
Which
The
it
Bengals
will make
are
Ace
a
happy.
team that does not change their draft board. Like, even if all this chaos is going, their guy is their guy, and I think their guy is Mims.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some fruit.
Okay.
I need some nourishment after this first part. Well, let me see this pick.
Let's see, because Ace didn't like this pick.
Let's
Right.
see.
Attention to the main stage video screens for a special message
Oh,
from
what's up?
United States service members forward stationed at Osan Air Base in South Korea.
Oh, they're making the pick. Somebody, not Goodell.
Great things happen at Lumen Field. This is our field.
I got time.
Yeah, you had time. What do you think the Jaguars do? Wait, the Jaguars traded the pick. Somebody's trying to jump you, Ace. With Minnesota.
Minnesota. I don't know what they would be jumping us for though.
Are they getting Thomas? Are they getting the other LSU receiver?
That would be crazy.
Right? Because
Could be.
they had JJ McCarthy. They have what do you call that? Jetta and Addison, and now they could have Brian Thomas. So just in case you
Picks
didn't
up.
know,
Thank you so much. With the 16th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Byron Murphy,
Byron
defensive
Murphy.
tackle, Texas.
God damn.
Byron Murphy. The Jacksonville Jaguars traded the pick, by the way, Q, with Minnesota. So Minnesota
Change
came
my
up.
damn profile pick, man.
I'm glad that didn't happen. Whew. Hey, somebody take Johnny Newton. Okay, somebody take Johnny Newton, and then Bengals straight back.
Oh, they could take Johnny Newton because they lost. Didn't they lose Danielle Hunter?
Oh, Jacksonville.
The Vikings.
Oh, the Vikings. Yeah, they lost to Neil Hunter, and they have no interior guys. So yeah. This might be Johnny Newton.
Amos saying missing Tony Serino. Yeah, we miss our guy. Shout out to my guy Tony. And then Frank here says, Ace, who do you want at 18?
Man,
Well,
it's between
Fautanu's there, right?
Terrion, Fatanu, and Brian Thomas, man.
Go get our man.
Oh, interesting. That makes sense for them.
You saw the pick?
Yep.
It's in.
So we're gonna assume defensive lineman. Then for the Vikings.
See what we do, man.
They're going to get Dallas Turner.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. It's interesting. So now the defensive players are going off.
Hey, man. Byron Murphy got the exact type of swag I need a defensive tackle to have.
Yeah.
Big ass Gucci shirt. I know he's going to be good.
Gucci belt.
Gucci belt. Gucci shirt. He dressed like I used to dress in high school, except I didn't have the money to afford Gucci. Like,
oh man. So now you know the pick. So who you want? So now for sure you can tell us of these players who do you want?
Any of those three, bro. Any of those three, I'll be good with.
Are you talking about Arnold?
Either Terrion, Troy Fatanu, or Brian Thomas Jr. I'll take either one of those.
Those are your picks.
So Brian Thomas Jr.
Yep.
Kerryon Arnold. Oh, yeah, all your corners on the board.
Yeah, all the corners are there.
Hey, Pittsburgh going to pass up a corner?
Well,
all
they might
three
think
of them
that
up there?
JP, they have Porter Jr., right?
They got one.
Let's see what we do.
NFL Jaguars have traded the 17th pick to the
Do you know the
Minnesota
details of
Vikings.
the trade?
With
No,
the
I don't.
17th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft,
Oh, they took
the
Turner.
Minnesota Vikings select Dallas Turner,
Yep.
linebacker, Alabama.
You had it on the money, Lewis. He sacked the quarterback 10 times last season. Coaches voted him the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. He's young. He just turned 21 in February, but he started 26 games
Wait,
for the time.
you guys
after
traded
being
the pick?
consensus five-star prospect coming
Oh
out.
no, that was a
Florida.
glitch.
Yeah,
It was
we
a
did.
glitch. They put the Pickens in for the Jaguars. I was like, what? You guys traded? No, but it looks like a glitch. I was surprised the Jaguars didn't want to stay put and pick.
Yeah, because did Minnesota have another first?
Yeah, they had a 20-something.
Okay, so they just traded back a couple spots.
Yeah. Hey, so I'm thinking for you guys. I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm thinking the tackle from Washington,
Montano?
Fautanu.
Yeah, I'm thinking Fatanu. We'll see though.
Mims. I don't even know why I'm cheering for this. I think Mims is good. Patrick Paul.
Patrick Paul now will be crazy. Like, I don't mind Patrick Paul in the second round, but Patrick Paul right now would be crazy.
Oh, Minnesota 100% traded up because of the Trey Henderson rumors, which makes me wonder, was it all a ploy? was it
They're
all?
getting third and fourth rounders. The Jaguars got number 23 and 167 and a 2025 third and fourth rounder.
Okay.
Vikings get Dallas Turner.
That's a lot. Okay, look, they're happy. They're happy in Minnesota. They had JJ, they had Turner.
Yeah, like, you know what? I'm not mad at their draft. I don't love JJ McCarthy, but if you wait for him at 11, I think that's a fine pick.
Yeah,
Ace went, Ace, what bad pick would make you cry?
There's no pick that would make me cry. Come on, man.
I don't know why. Is there a pick that would piss you off? That's reasonably possible. Is there a pick that makes you rage quit the stream?
If it was like Kool-Aid McKinstry or something crazy like that, I would be like,
Dude, can you imagine
Spencer
if
Rattler?
You know what?
Yeah, I'm like,
I'll be excited if Quinion Mitchell falls to us.
Oh, Baltimore. Yeah, I'm gonna need
do
somebody
you
to
think
make sure
it's
that don't
'cause,
happen.
somebody said Cooper Nashim made me cry.
Yeah. Cooper the Gene for
Hey
sure.
man, you
Ace
got
will be
questions at
punching
corner
air.
and safety. Who better to draft than somebody that we don't know where they're gonna play?
Oh my God.
You saw the pick?
Yes.
Oh, and you didn't
Oh,
like
yeah.
it.
Hold on, wait.
I think that
we gonna hit a commercial break, baby. Like,
that has to be your the one that you just said, Q.
what's it called?
No. Can you remember he's been beefing with
I'm telling you,
my
they took
God.
Armarius Mims,
Mims,
probably right.
Mims. Remember that's what the J Rock wanted. And I said before we started the stream, I said all four need a right tackle, and I said I would like Mims in the second round, but somebody, neither Ace or me, will like Mims in the first round. So I wonder if that's the pick. But I saw a lot of Bengals fans wanting Mims in Twitter.
Well, I mean, Mims is just a divisive left tackle prospect.
Yeah, that's true.
I hear from some people he's fine. I hear from other people no. But
if you go and see the games, I know there are very few in between. He looks good. The problem is health-wise. That's the problem.
Medicals, and there are snaps in between some of those good moments in those games.
Yeah,
you're like,
I agree.
You don't know how to snatch trap. Like,
Look, for Sonny, by the way, good picks would be. I'm okay if after this draft. I have both tackles from Washington.
I wonder
like
if this
that.
is a pick that's going to make Ace get mad about the Bengals refusing to draft DeJuan Jones.
They always go to commercial when the Bengals on the board, man.
because if they take Armarius Mims here, he's gonna be like, if we would have took DeJuan Jones last year, we wouldn't be in this fucking spot.
Yeah, Jones went in the fourth, right? He was a fourth rounder, right? Jones,
both round,
fourth,
like 130, some shit like that.
They had 3 chances at least.
The Browns had 3 chances too.
Yeah, the Ravens too. The Ravens could have used him this year.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. We really needed that. Ooh, can you imagine where we'd be if we didn't draft DeJuan Jones? We'd be having a hole at both tackle spot. Ooh.
And so he's playing left tackle next year?
He's playing right.
But you have Conklin, right?
DeJuan.
Oh, you talking Conklin?
And where you put Conklin? You trading him? Bench?
6 man. And I guess we'll live with Jed Wills at left tackle. I cannot wait for this pick. I cannot wait for this pick to come in.
Okay, it has to be Mims or Coop. I think it's one of those two. It's the only way Ace
it might be somebody that we have not even talked about. And that would be even worse.
That would be even worse. Ratliff.
No. It'd be like Jatavion Sanders and some shit like that, like the second tight end.
Oh right. Damn, that's nasty.
Like, ooh.
That would be nasty. But I'm going with Coop or Mims. Ace doesn't even want to talk right now. Ace is like frustrated.
We gonna let Ace cook in that. We gonna let Ace cook in that broiler because he's steaming right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
Ace is like, this week has not been good for the Bengals with all this shit about all these players hating life, and now you're gonna do this.
Ain't no way they gonna have Caleb Clark playing on no ESPN. That shit on AB. Come on.
Caitlin Clark? Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah.
Well, it's because
especially after now. You wanna get her now. Because she's like, everybody wants to see her.
I know. I tried to get tickets to go see her play in Atlanta, man. It was a fucking shit show.
Oh really?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on the secondary market. This shit sold out in like 10 minutes.
So the top 5 right now, according to the Mel's Big Boy Faltano, Coop, Brian Thomas, Worthy, and Graham Barton.
All right, man. The pick's in. Let's go. Let's go.
Anywhere. All kid does is make plays.
Come on.
Also,
Who Dey Nation.
Ryan
Come on.
Thompson Jr., the other wide out at LSU, has size, has length, had a very productive year. Xavier Worthy, fastest player at the combine ever at 4.21, but he's only 165.
Yeah,
pounds.
Xavier Worthy
And then
is a pick,
the
but
best
if the
center
Ravens
in
go
this
with
draft.
Xavier
Left
Worthy, I'm not
tackle.
gonna be
No,
happy.
you know what pick? There's two picks that I'm like, hey man, they'll be bad that they can do. Tyler Guyton, Patrick Paul. Like, I don't think that those two are gonna go. It'd be much too early for both of them. I've heard smoke for Patrick Paul being in the first round. I'm not gonna lie, Sonny. You gotta watch out for Patrick Paul alert. Like y'all are peak. We
I can see
turn him into
Guyton.
guard, right? Like,
I can see Guyton, not Paul. Paul second round. Paul second round.
They've been hyping him up 2 days before the draft. And look, I ignored all this shit when it was Bo Nix. Apparently these teams are not to be trusted.
Okay, pick us in. Come on, Riddell. There you go. I
Right.
see him.
Season, you have to address the offensive
See
line.
him walking.
Find out the Cincinnati Bengals picking here at 18. Here's the commissioner.
And the Steelers pick is coming up soon.
With the 18th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Amarius Mims.
Man.
Georgia.
There you go.
Come on,
you go,
man.
eh?
Get an athletic tackle. Hey, man,
Wait,
just-
ESPN is saying that they cannot show tape because there's none? Wait, what?
What?
Probably not.
No, I'm just joking. I'm sure.
Look how big he's a big dude, man. Come on,
He's a
yeah,
big
yeah.
dude.
Come on, man. Come on, man. He got
Oh,
great.
that is
Hey,
big too.
350 just to sit on the sidelines nursing injuries, man. What are we doing? What are we doing, y'all? This dude can't play guard. He's not gonna play at all.
Give me a
Like,
quick second. Be right back.
are we trying to win a Super Bowl or not? Like, I don't like how is Amarius Mims playing anywhere this year? He's not. He's not better than Trent Brown, so he's not starting. He's not better than Orlando Brown Jr., so he's not starting.
Mm.
He's gonna play in a couple of years. I'm tired of like having guys in
Tackle
a
eligible?
window that you're waiting to play in a couple of years. Like, why? We don't need somebody for a couple of years. We need somebody right now, dog.
Hey, man, what you don't
Oh,
think
man.
he can block Miles? You don't think he gonna be able to get out there? Maybe he could be tackle eligible, and then y'all could double team Miles with Orlando
This man
Brown
played
and him.
156 pass block snaps last year. Like,
That's
yeah,
not
of
good.
course he got 0 sacks on 165 pass block snaps because that ain't shit.
That's about a game.
Oh my god. Man, I hope dude is good, man.
Hey, man, he might. I think medicals, like, he might be one of them dudes, like, oh, if he could just stay healthy, you know? I would worry about the lower extremity injuries, right? The ankle injuries are concerning, especially when you're talking about somebody at 6'7", 350 pounds. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
and
he's, an
he's
athletic
already
freak, man.
slight. Like, that's the thing. He's already slight, and he still has those ankle issues. Like,
He has good potential, man. It's just I don't think he's a bad pick. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's a bad pick. I don't think it's a home run either. It's just for the situation that the Bengals are in now,
you don't love it.
I would have taken somebody like Brian Thomas Jr. who can play now and be like a part of your future with T. Higgins and stuff like that. I would have taken a corner and Terrion Arnold and you can put him out there now.
Where do you have him in prime though? I know that.
I had him as like a 3.84. So he was still in the first round, but he was a little lower down on the list. And that was just because historically the Bengals have never they've never drafted a tackle that's 6'8", 340 pounds. So the size was already gonna go against them just because they have Orlando Brown, but they didn't draft Orlando Brown.
Yeah.
Most of the time they've drafted guys that are like 6'5", 310. So he kind of got knocked with that. But outside of that, he pretty much didn't have anything that was knocking him outside of that.
Injuries.
It's just not a win now kind of thing. Like when you have guys like Trey Hendrickson and T. Higgins requesting trades, like you need to try to win now.
But the
And
past 3 years, correct me if I'm wrong, the past 3 years first round pick has been guys for the following year pick.
it has been, and like that's not if they were trying to sell this fan base on we're gonna be more aggressive now and we're gonna try to get guys that can play now, then you got to do that. Like you can't be planning for next year. Like I don't know. Like it's fine to do that, but I feel like you should probably do that with like your second or third round pick, not with the first round pick.
Or if you're going to do that, you will want to see them be a little bit more aggressive in the free agent market and bring back some guys, right? Like
right, exactly.
Or like lockdown,
he does have potential.
Like lockdown T or something like that.
Durability. I really worry about the durability in a physical division like the AFC North. I worry about the lack of experience because he didn't really get a chance to play that much. Couldn't start over Warren McClendon. Then this year he finally gets his chance to start. Tightrope surgery and all of that. Like, I just hope. I don't know. I just hope that he's able to get right. I mean, he's a good player to have. Like that pretty much locks in. Even if you move on from Trent Brown, you still have 2 6'8", 340-pound tackles with him and Orlando Brown Jr. But you just got to hope that this guy develops pretty fast. And I just, with the current coaching staff, I just don't know. And the thing is, he can't play guard. Like they can't.
Yeah.
If he could step in and play guard right now, like left guard, I'd be good with it because then you could put like all your best linemen on the field. But in this situation, I feel like he can only play tackle. That's another thing that was probably hurting his prime score too, is he didn't have much versatility. Like he's only a tackle.
At least they've addressed.
I would think Fautano.
That's the thing though. If he will, because you need a right tackle, right?
Yeah, and Fautano's a left.
It's Fontano, yeah. I guess once Talisi Fuego went, they was gonna go this way with Armarius Mims, no matter what.
Yeah, after Fuego went, it's like
they was gonna do. All right, LA's picks in.
Who do you think it is?
I have no idea.
No idea either. It might be Fautano.
It might go deep. Byron Murphy went, so they might go Johnny Newton. They need a defensive tackle because Aaron Donald retired.
Here's the commissioner with the selection.
Let's see. Oh, Pittsburgh's next. I forgot.
Yeah.
With the 19th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Jared Verse, defensive end, Florida State.
Jared Verse.
Yeah.
So you guys had it right, focusing on that defensive side of the ball.
Okay.
It's a name we've been waiting to hear.
I don't know much about him.
Yeah, I don't know much. The corners are,
Yeah, Quinyon, Cooper, all three of those guys being there at 20 is insane. Jax at 23 is the last one.
Cooper's a Steeler pick, though.
Oh, is the Jaguars pick? Is that from Houston?
The Jaguars pick is from the Vikings, but they used to be Houston's. Yes.
Oh, okay, and that used to be our pick.
It used to, yeah. That pick is being
that pick them been look, but all them picks we gave over to Deshaun Watson have been traded around because the Will Anderson trade last year, that was a part of that. So they done did something. Right?
I don't know much about this kid.
Yeah, I don't know much. I didn't get to watch a lot of Florida State this year. I did get to watch the wide receivers, but
Mighty Mulatto says the Steelers get the LSU receiver. I don't know, but that could be a pick, right? They need receiving help right now. There was a rumor out there that
following a series of trades, the Vikings now have 3 picks in the 2025 draft: a first rounder, and 2 fifth-round picks. Because the Vikings been
that's it.
Crazy.
That's it. Yeah. Don't have anything else?
Nope.
So for the Steelers, I think, let me see. Of the people available, I can see corner, maybe. I can see Fautano or either Barton or JPP, the centers. And if not...
That is a 4-3 edge, though, by build. Like, goodness gracious. That is a 4-3 edge.
I'm going to be right back, y'all. I'm going to be right back.
And then Brian Thomas is the other guy, I guess, that you can see. If we're going to draft a receiver for the Ravens, Thomas or Coleman. This is the receivers that I would like at 30th. I can see us traded back though. I can definitely see us finishing this stream and no picks for the Ravens.
No picks.
We're in that spot, right? We can trade back easily.
Pittsburgh's got to pick here. They got to take a corner. Pittsburgh's got to take a corner. I'm sorry. They got to take a corner.
No linemen?
Yeah, the linemen are gone. They got to take a corner.
No, Fontana's still there.
Fontana was there, but he plays. I don't know if they think Broderick's a left.
You think they think Broderick's a left?
I think they think, well, they pick somebody.
Imagine if they go Guyton.
I would love that.
Guyton, I think, is good for the 30th pick around there. The pick is in.
Yeah, he's raw, but he's been in college for a while. So
No.
I don't love guys.
Guyton?
Yeah, because it's like, are you raw because you don't know, or are you raw because you can't be taught?
Yeah.
Ace, who is your expected second round pick? I'll ask him that when he gets back.
Hey, imagine the Ravens trade the 30th pick for somebody trying to jump in to get Spencer Rattler.
Oh, what's that, man?
Now that would be next level. Okay, so they went on commercial on the Steelers pick. They're definitely adding more commercials now as the draft is going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I you don't think so okay, so if it is corner, do you think Coop? Do you think Quinyon?
It's gotta be Quinyon.
I'm thinking lineman.
Quinyon has
You're muted. You're muted.
Oh. Quinyon Mitchell has Pittsburgh Steelers written all over him.
I'm thinking lineman. I mean, J-Rock said lineman throughout. I think Fountain falling to them is good. Which that means what? Did they think Broderick stays at right tackle?
Oh my God! Did you see this footage?
Of who? No.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna bring it up on screen. Right. This is. All right, bring it up on screen, Sonny. So this is minutes after them making that pick.
Essentially doesn't help you go ahead and really try and put a stranglehold, so to speak, on the South and really see if you can dethrone the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And someone's like, this very much looked like Terry Footnote trying to explain himself to Arthur Blank because he just wasted so much of Arthur Blank's money.
It is. It's crazy. It is crazy. It is. I haven't seen something that bad. Right? Because you're committed.
I don't know how they weren't prepared to be in that spot, because what made them think anybody else wanted Michael Penix in the top 10 of this draft?
Yeah, I agree. I think what you said about Jacoby would have been perfect. Bring Jacoby, pick Penix.
How does this catch you by surprise? I just don't get that part of it, right? Like, if this was the plan all along, okay, whatever. I don't think it's a good choice. I don't think he's a first-round pick. But this, you had no plan. Like, you did multiple different things that made it seem like you weren't going to do this.
Yeah. Hating. And if you're Kirk Cousins, you're like, what are we doing here? Makes no sense. Okay. The Steelers are showing that they have Justin Fields. They have Wilson. Let's see the pick. Come on. I'm leaning lineman or Coop. Those are my two for the Steelers.
Smith wants to do.
Let's go. What are we waiting? This pick has been in for a while. Miami might have already have a pick. What are you doing, NFL? Okay. You're coming.
Oh, is that Cam?
Tonight, 32
Yep.
young men will embark on their NFL career, striving to make an impact
Cam Hayward.
on the field. But their impacts will be felt far beyond their field, but in their communities. No one embodied that more than Walter Payton. And today, the league's highest honor, the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, presented by Nationwide, recognizes
By the way,
his lasting
I
legacy.
think who they pick here is going to prove my point. They don't think Broderick Jones is a left tackle.
NFL Man of
Oh, so you know the pick?
I think I saw it.
That means probably Fautano is the only one that I know that is
First of
left.
all, I want to say thank you, Commissioner.
Or Jordan Morgan. I like
And
Jordan
most
Morgan.
importantly, I want to say thank you to the Payton family, the NFL, and Nationwide. The NFL draft is special. To my fellow NFL players and the prospects joining the league this week, I want to challenge you. Use your platforms to brighten someone's day. The opportunity before you is a gift. And by coming here and being in this
He
league,
didn't retire,
seize
right?
that moment. Be better in our communities, be better for our league and our world. Thank you so much. Here we go. And with the 20th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Troy Fautanu, tackle, Washington.
Going with the Husky.
Yep.
I like that pick.
I like Troy Fautanu too, man. That's crazy. Didn't he get mocked in one of those drafts to the Steelers?
He was going earlier than 20. I feel like.
I think J-Rock got him one of the years.
Oh, and ours.
Ace,
Yeah.
who's
And
your
the last one, I
expected
think.
second round pick now for the Bengals. Now that they went the way that they went in the first.
Nah, I have to check this. Because we tweeted these.
Ace,
What's up?
who do you think they're gonna go for in the second round? The Bengals.
Bengals, I think they go receiver, possibly receiver or corner in the second round. Now that they got the offensive tackle out of the way, I think they probably go like corner or receiver.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
look at number 73 on that right side. Hold it down. I'm saying that's the more impressive. I like.
I
Fautanu.
like that 73. That's for the Ravens. He will stay in purple. Anyway, so the Bengals in our last mock draft, Fuaga, I had Guyton with the 32nd trading back, and Q's first round pick, but it's the second round pick. It's Roger Rosengarten and Troy Fautanu. J-Rock had Troy Fautanu at 20. That was our
It was
last
one of
mock
the
draft.
mock drafts. I did pick Mims because I was like, if they there, they'll pick Mims, even though I don't like him. It was like one of the mock drafts.
Yeah. I think one of the early ones. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And this is the thing for me, I don't know what Miami does, but obviously then the tackle class, because I said this before, I know we lost both of our guards. I think they have the guard solution in-house is the tackle that I would like for us to keep one. The corners are falling. The Miami picks are. Do you think they pick a corner?
Commercial. See, this is why people just be getting the lead.
They're going to commercial again, dude. They're going like every other pick.
All right, unless it's one of the AFC North teams, we can tip these picks.
Yeah, it looks like the one on the third, the show that we did on the third, I picked Demarius Mims, Xavier Legette, Braylon Allen, and McKinley Jackson.
So you're saying Legette is the next pick?
Could be. I wouldn't be mad at Legette. I don't know. Like, I thought Brian Thomas would have gone by now.
Okay,
Brian Thomas still on the board?
Yep, Ravens.
Nah, see, this is who the Ravens need to be.
No,
on the
don't
board
give me the small
to piss
receivers.
you off.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. No. Not even small receiver. I'll give you
Where
like,
do you say?
is there another skinny edge rusher? They could take it.
Oh no! Look, so the pick for SM for Miami. Who do you think they took?
For Miami?
Oh, I just saw it. That's a good pick for them.
Well, who was it?
Chop
Robinson.
Robinson.
Mm.
Because remember, was it their edge got injured this year? The one that got paid in Denver. Chubb.
Yeah, Chop Robinson's a good player.
But Miami has put so much money in the edge. Chop. They also got the kid from Miami that they drafted a couple years ago, Phillips. Chop Robinson.
Bro, that's crazy. These corners are falling crazy. No Cooper, no Quinion, no Terrion.
You know who needs a corner? The Eagles.
The Eagles just gonna chill. There's no need to like really trade up. I mean,
Hey, Sonny, my chat is in your in your ass about them chips.
Tell them I was hungry.
I understand. I eat on stream all the time.
I usually don't, but I was hungry. I was
There
like,
be
damn,
people
I'm
who be
hungry.
getting like furious when I be eating on stream. But like, hey man, what you expect me to do? Starve?
that's why I hit that. That's why I turned my screen off and that mic off, dog.
See, if I turn my screen off and turn my mic off, you know your videos up? Yeah.
So look, the Cooper DeJean, it was all over the mocks, right? Some people had them very high, some people had them very low. Mitchell, I'm surprised. I'm surprised about Newton. Although Newton, I saw him being mocked around the 20s. Brian Thomas, I'm also kind of surprised too. I'm not gonna lie. Those are my surprise that has slid more than I thought. And then the tackle market is getting a little bare. Getting a little bit. You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna draft a receiver, and then tomorrow at pick 65, as Q's they're ready to pick at 66. Ravens are
54.
gonna be trading up to 65 and getting Rosengarten, and Q will be hating life. And I'm gonna be in my daughter's place, so I can't even watch them. I can't even watch this stream of Q.
It's okay. It's on replay.
You're muted, by the way, Q.
It's okay. It'll be on replay when the Browns
You're still
get
muted,
all the
Q.
players you. Is it still muted?
Right,
Oh, I
Ace,
know
can you
what's
hear him?
Yeah, I can't hear
I know
him.
what's happening. I know what's happening.
Is it his mic? Is it on your actual mic? Is it a mute button?
I know what's happening. It was on. The
Okay. Okay.
Wait, here's what's going to happen. The Browns are going to get every player you don't want us to get. And then the Ravens are going to
happened.
draft. Who is that itty bitty wide receiver? Let me figure out who y'all going to get, man. Out of Virginia?
Oh no, that's the worst. The Virginia
Yeah.
kid. It's like
Yeah, y'all
5'10".
Malik Washington. That's who y'all going to get right there.
Malik, man, in the first round. The guy that I really don't like, the kid that I think it could happen, that I'm hoping it doesn't. Like I'm okay with Mitchell, right, from Texas, but you know, Xavier Worthy ran fast.
I think Zave's going to be good. I've changed my tune on him. I think he's a good
I
wide
like
receiver.
Xavier Worthy. Yeah, I really like Xavier Worthy, man.
I don't know.
I wonder where he's gonna go, man. I wonder if Lad
He
is
might
still
fall to you
gonna
in a
go.
second.
It's a lot of. Well, we got 11 picks left, so it's gonna be in. Well, I know where I don't want Xavier Worthy to go. I know exactly where I don't want him to go. I don't
The
want
Chiefs?
him to go. Yeah, I don't want him to go there. Hell nah.
Ooh.
Nah.
Hey, if we get to
Gadget
31 and Xavier Worthy and Brian Thomas are on the board, league done fucked up.
It's the fall of those teams that took the quarterbacks.
I'm like, because you had to have Bo Nix, you team.
Oh, Knicks and Penix.
Yeah, man.
Pac-12 quarterbacks.
If they, hey man, if I'm DTR, you got robbed because you were better than both those guys.
You're showing the wrong draft class.
Wrong year. Nobody was watching the Pac-12 last year or the year before. Everybody was watching it this year.
Yeah, this year was Pac-12 was the
So
conference.
it's the wrong year to watch to
Come out.
DTR should
declare.
have stayed that extra year, man. They should have took the COVID year. Apparently that doesn't matter because Bo Nix and Michael Penix are 25 with 23 and 24. Bo Nix is 24.
Bo Nix is 24? I thought he was younger.
No, he's 24 and a half.
Wait, is he older than
about to be
Penix?
24.
So he's older than Penix.
Yeah.
Damn.
When Michael Penix was in high school, Bo Nix was out there at spring practice with Auburn.
Dude, Lamar Jackson's only like a year and a half older than these two.
Mm-hmm. Hell, by the time Michael Penix start, he gonna be the same age Deshaun Watson is right now.
That's crazy. That is crazy. So do we think the Broncos are picking RC
Oh
Manning?
my God! Who is Philly gonna get? Philly could get Brian Thomas here just for the fucking low.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get the corner.
Oh yeah, because they need more good players.
Mitchell, I think they're gonna take Mitchell or Coop. Yeah, the Eagles. I haven't seen the pick yet.
The Eagles, they gotta be taking the corner, man.
The corners are falling. Like if you
Mitchell, come on, take him, Philly, so Pittsburgh don't get a chance.
I mean,
So
Pittsburgh
Baltimore don't get a chance.
We might. We're coming. We're like 8 picks away. We are 8 picks away. They have Philly's needs as wide receiver. Why would they need a wide receiver? They
Philly?
they just pay 2 receivers.
They don't have a wide receiver need.
Well, maybe they were thinking that before the AJ Brown extension and just then update it.
They didn't update it, yeah.
Yeah, man, T. Higgins there up there, like, you know what? I might have to stay this 1 year, ball out, and get paid because this money that the wide receiver market got this year was crazy.
Oh yeah, it exploded. They got
Dude.
Saquon too, where the Eagles are cheating at this point.
Yeah, go ahead, get Quinyon. Go ahead, get Quinyon. Bounce back. Day one starter. Best player.
They can you imagine if they draft like Newton after getting the 2 Georgia boys last 2 years?
Hey
What would
man,
he-
like I just want to point out, Quinyon Mitchell was so good at his position at the Senior Bowl, and he is still on the board at 22. And Bo Nix and Michael Penix were so bad compared to their position at the Senior Bowl and relative competition, and they went in the top 12. The QB buff is going to – this is going to be the draft that make people stop drafting QBs in the top – like outside the top 5. Like this got to be it because this is ridiculous.
They're showing Nate Wiggins on TV.
Nate Wiggins, they sticking with their board. They going with Nate Wiggins.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they're
rookies are going
showing.
to get.
Yeah, the
So-
Eagles. I don't know the pick. I've been trying to search.
Ray Rag saying them 2 rookie tackles going to get a rude
Oh,
awakening
they taking
from Myles
Quinyon.
Garrett.
They taking Quinyon.
Taking
They
Quinyon.
should feel great about that.
Yep, they taking Quinyon. That's a good pick.
Terrion Arnold to the
Jackson.
Ravens.
Arnold. When Ozzy was here, we will. When Ozzy was here, we will draft corner. We will draft Bama guys
Bama, all
nonstop.
Bama players. Yep.
But since Ozzy's not on the head anymore, we haven't been going so crazy on the Bama players. It's been more Michigan. Well, it's not even the first round, but we took a streak of Oklahoma guys for a moment there too.
Mm.
But so we're getting to the point. We're getting close. We have some receiver options. I'm not hating currently how this draft has been falling up for us. Can you imagine if the Ravens pick Coop? Like that will surprise me. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
If we get Coop,
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would
That was
feel like
surprising.
something Baltimore would do.
But man, the NFL's milking this picks. Like this pick's been in.
Yeah, man, it's 10:45 and we ain't even near pick 30. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just letting these commercials just fill up the spots.
I'm telling y'all, the draft was better when they just released the list in the morning. Like, just send us the press release.
At 20, Terry Arnold's at 21, Nate Wiggins is at 25.
Well, let's see which one they've decided to take. Here's the commissioner.
The NFL has gone global.
Oh my
This
God!
past year, we played games in front of amazing crowds in London and
By the way,
Germany.
there's rumors that the Ravens are gonna
This
go and
upcoming
play in Germany
season,
next year.
We will play our first ever game in South America, in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
AFC North games.
And we will be coming to
I will
more
not like
markets
that.
on a global basis soon.
I was more mad that I was in
The
England for
NFL's
3 years and they
International
never
Player
came,
Pathway
and I
Program
leave and they came the following year.
Foreign-born players
Right.
Straight.
reach
That's
the
crazy.
NFL.
They
Elite
did me dirty.
international athletes have an opportunity to compete at the NFL level and potentially
Oh my God.
earn a spot
Come
on
on,
our
man.
NFL roster.
All right, man. They playing in Brazil.
One of the most successful
Yeah.
players from the program is the Philadelphia Eagles, Jordan Mailata.
Okay.
Jordan
they're
is
announcing Jordan
currently in his
Mailata.
native Australia for the opening of a new NFL academy
Is he announcing
for
the
high
pick?
school football players.
So he's not
To
announcing.
make the Eagles selection,
No.
let's join Jordan live
Oh,
from the
yeah.
Eagles draft party
Yeah.
in Burleigh Beach, Gold Coast, Australia.
This could have been.
Take it, Jordan.
Let's go. How good is this? Thank you, Uncle Roger. Good evening to those of you from the beautiful land down under. With the 22nd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Quinyon Mitchell, defensive back, Toledo. Go Bullets, baby!
Perhaps the most decorated player in Toledo.
He doesn't look. He looked like he was mad that he was still there.
Yeah, he should have been in the top 15. But QB mania happened. Really took him out of it.
QB went crazy. We're still kind of shook from that, right? We're still kind of shook.
Yeah, he balled. Like, I know the level of competition is something people were worried about, but then he put the straps on every wide receiver that was there at the Senior Bowl. Just dominated.
What was the best wide receiver in the Senior Bowl?
But Xavier Leggett was there, Lance McConkey was there, Ricky Pearsall was there. Like, you know, like those are real deal talented dudes, and he was just hawking them all the time. Intercepted a lot of Michael Penix and Bo Nix balls.
It looked like Quinyon is kind of pissed that it took this long.
Yeah,
That's right.
He'll be good. Like, he seemed like he gonna tattoo how many teams passed on him on like his like thumb or something like that, and them dudes always ball out, bro.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. He looked like a Raven. I would have liked him.
Well,
Like, dude, you going to the
Hey.
Eagles? Like, you not happy that you're going to the Eagles?
Yeah, yeah. He does not look happy. He looks
about to
like,
take this shit out on some people.
dude. You saw that in the camera when he put the carry. He was like, okay, let me go.
Yeah, he didn't even smile with the.
Or he might just be like a business type dude for real. But
Maybe.
he did this to Marvin Harris.
Nah, he pissed. He pissed. He ain't go earlier. He looking like,
Yeah,
all right, yep.
look at that. Look at that. Look,
Yeah.
the clamps on one of the best. Ain't get loose.
Toledo
It's
played.
cute. Look at this shit, bro. At the Senior Bowl, Javon Baker, ass. Like, oh, Brendan Rice, absolutely not about to do nothing. like, then he ran a 4.33. I don't know how a dude has that good of a pre-draft process and then doesn't go in the top 10. But the other guys had such awful pre-draft process.
But they're QBs.
And they get to go. Yeah, see, he's very capable of smiling. He just ain't happy. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy at all.
He gonna wear that chip on his shoulder all season. He gonna be hell to deal with.
Any of us play the Eagles this year?
Yeah, the Browns do.
You do? Okay, so
Yeah,
you'll see
Deshaun
him.
about to throw on one.
Wait, if you guys play them, we play them too. There's no way because we were the first team and they finished first, right? No,
No, they didn't. They finished second.
That's why. Okay. Terrell Williams here says, I love the Mims pick, Ace. Rather he starts or not, we needed depth there. And now we have a guy who is bigger and longer than both Browns. No Diddy.
Yeah, I mean, we got the depth, man. It is what it is. I mean, I'm hoping the kid is going to stay healthy. That's all I got to say. Hopefully he stays healthy.
Let him start week 1.
Look like he's taking an interview, and he does not look like.
But for me, for Williston, for Toledo, for all the small town schools and everything. So just for everybody right now.
The Eagles haven't drafted a defensive back in the first round
He
since
looked
2000.
like he thinking about it all. He's like, should I hit the transfer portal and play at Bama for one season just so this don't happen to me?
He must have met Trent Brown and Orlando Brown, but he's not bigger. He's actually, I think he's 6'8", 340, and he's a lot leaner. Like he's more in shape. He's more athletic than those.
Mims is all. Mims is not. Yeah, he's definitely.
Yeah, Mims is athletic as hell. Like
Brian Thomas went to the Jaguars.
Oh, they still got Brian Thomas. Yeah, I figured that's where I mocked him to. Had him going to the Jags.
Wow.
Yes, they pick
and
it.
then they also signed Gabe Davis. Didn't they get Gabe Davis too?
Yeah, but they lost Ridley. Remember, Ridley got paid.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Joel Embiid been playing with Bell's palsy.
Yeah, he's been playing hurt.
With Bell's palsy?
What is Bell's palsy?
It's a form of paralysis.
Whoa.
Yeah, like when you have a stroke and like sometimes people's like half their face can't move.
Mm-hmm.
It's Bell's palsy.
So it wasn't a knee, it was that?
Yeah, it was.
That's what he's recovering from?
He's been treated for a mild case of Bell's palsy for the past week. The condition began during the play-in victory versus Miami. He wanted to keep it private.
Whoa. That's kind of wild.
Bell's palsy is nuts.
Lakers are winning.
Yeah, unexplained episode of facial muscle weakness or paralysis.
Oof.
Nope, they were winning by 20 last time. I don't want to hear it, man.
What?
The Lakers.
Are they up?
Yeah, by 10.
Trade earlier tonight.
Yep.
With the 23rd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver, LSU.
So there's the next receiver for you, Mel. Led the nation in touchdowns last year with 17.
Like, back up.
Look at all those cameras. Damn.
Yeah, I got 3 of them there. It's one person.
Yeah. The guy who could barely pass.
Like, do they 2 networks use different crews?
Maybe. That was a good pick for them.
Damn, son, you sound like the type of guy you like.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was the pick. I thought, you know what? He might sneaky get here.
Get up there.
What, Brian Thomas?
Yeah. After you guys didn't pick, I'm like,
could you imagine Lamar just throwing one of them balls up there?
Dude, that's what I want. That's the dream. Although, like I said, I'm content also with a fat guy this year, right tackle.
Hey, you got Rashad Bateman on that extension, you know?
Yeah, I don't think they gave him a lot of money, but yeah.
I don't know what kind of money they could have gave him.
Yeah, it's probably not much. He's in his 3rd year, right? Or 4th year. No, wait. He's going to his 4th, right? So he just finished his 3rd. So they extended him for his 4th and 5th. So basically, they picked the 5th without picking the 5th, probably in a cheaper number. That's what they did. That's what I'm thinking, because I haven't seen it.
Do you think the Browns will try to get a bunch of 5th picks like you tried to? No, I think they're going to trade up from 156 and 85, and they're going to use those 6th and 7th round picks to do it. Maybe even get a 5th round pick next year. But the Browns have 7 6th and 7th round picks They're not going to roster 7, 6, and 7 round picks between these next 2 years. So they're going to trade those picks.
Yeah, you guys have our 6 this year.
Yeah, we're not going to roster that many guys. Like, we're probably not even going to pick a 206, if I'm being honest. Like,
Pick a quarterback. You guys have like what, 4 right now?
yeah, fuck it. Why not? Let's just take Joe Milton.
We're drafting one this year.
If you want to know the pick that'll piss me off, is Joe Milton at 54.
Then you're back to wait. The Falcons did that, and then the Browns are just trying to. We couldn't do it in the first round. Let us do it in the second round.
Y'all just want to be the old Browns right now. It ain't that true, huh?
See, this guy doesn't look bad. This guy looks okay. I got to the Jaguars. I have a quarterback, although I think
that man looks like he's chilled right now. Like he cool as the other side of the pillow. Jerry
Cowboys
Jones
will pick
old ass in there.
Yeah,
Cowboys. They show Tony
pick,
Khan. Did Tony Khan have the neck brace on?
Did they show Tony Khan? I think.
Yeah, he had the neck brace on.
I think the boys pick linemen, right? They lost a couple of linemen this year.
Cowboys, yeah. I mean, now you're really like
in a draft room, shaking off the effects of a pile driver he received on national television in a wrestling ring.
I don't know about Johnny Newton either, man. There was a lot of Johnny Newton hype.
Him and Coop are slipping. Let me see. Best available on the board that I'm seeing. They had Coop, Newton, your boy Arnold. He's still there.
Carry on. You got Graham Barton still out there.
You have Mitchell.
A.D. Mitchell, Lab McConkey, JPJ.
JPJ could be. I think they needed a center. The boys needed a center.
Cooper DeJean. Is that how you pronounce it? DeJean or DeJean?
He's not from Louisiana.
DeJean, yeah. Cooper DeJean. Darius Robinson, Nate Wiggins. I mean, it's a lot of mid out there right now, unless you go Terrion, A.D. Mitchell, Ladd, Coop, or Johnny Newton. It's a lot of mid outside of that.
Well, we're getting to the bottom portion of the draft.
Yeah, but usually I would probably say who did they have for best available list?
And the one that I'm looking at, they had Cooper and then Newton and Arnold. Those are the top 3.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they have Mitchell, Barton, the Duke.
Like those are the 3 that are left that, like, probably the person with the most value is probably Arnold because they expected him to go way higher. And then probably Coop and then Johnny Newton. Johnny Newton, I feel like has only fallen this far because of that. It must be like foot issue concerns or whatever. Cowboys are trading down.
They're trading down?
The Lions are moving up.
The Lions won up
They're 1,000% taking that Alabama corner. 1,000%. Yeah, Terry Arnold. That's who they got to be taking, right?
They tried to jump
because they needed a corner last year.
Yeah, and you think about Jair Alexander has not been happy and causing problems over there in Green Bay, and they jumped Green Bay. So it kind of makes sense. Yeah. So you think not Coop? You don't think Coop is the pick?
Nah, they're gonna take Terry out. Let's go. The picks up.
Yep. I see it. Arnold.
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 Yep.
That's a smart pick by them. That's the best value right there. Again, Terrion Arnold at 24.
Yep. That was your prime one, right?
Yep.
Whoa. Is Mel Kiper pushing Xavier Worthy at 20? At 24? I need to switch to NFL Network, man.
I don't know where the.
I mean, honestly, like he's unless you're gonna take 80, Lad, I would probably say him are like the top 3 receivers left that I would take at this point.
Yeah, 80, Lad. I mean, Pearsall I would probably have over Xavier Worthy. I would definitely
You would
have
take
Keon.
Ricky over him?
Yeah, I would take Keon over him too.
Keon Coleman?
Yeah. Dan Campbell, whenever he's in a suit, he looked like a man who don't wear suits. Like he looked like a man who sit there and complain, yeah, I'm in this suit. You know, I gotta be in this suit the whole time.
Yeah. I hate wearing suits. That's not my thing.
Dan Campbell suit swag.
Yeah, probably.
You trying your hardest not to wear a suit while wearing a suit.
Oh man, where's this pick? They're trying to hype the Lions now.
Hey man, why they give the Lions another 10 minutes on the fucking clock? Like, why are they doing this? They know who they want.
The pick
the
is
Green
in.
Bay
I already-
Packers are on the clock, not the. Okay,
yeah.
I'm about to say.
They in the D, man. They out there in the D.
I think Goldie Goffington. You see this jersey that this guy has? Goldie Goffington.
That's crazy because he like Terrion's already there, so you don't even have to go anywhere. He already there.
Man, remember when we drafted JOK in Cleveland? That was a good day.
Oh, because he was in the. Because for they
Didn't
too,
have
a
a
couple of them
first-round
stay.
pick.
Yeah.
Why didn't we have a first round pick that year? Because that was before the Deshaun Watson trade. That had to be the Odell Beckham trade.
You guys don't like
man,
those first
we be
rounders.
surviving them first round picks though. Like, it's crazy they have this much young talent on that team with as many first round picks as they have traded in the last like 10 years. Like,
Yeah. You know what it was? That you guys were like, you know how many first round picks we have for a couple of years and we F them all up?
Mhm.
Let's just take them all and then second round we
I
are
think
first
Andrew
round.
Berry has made 2 first round selections.
Damn. He's been there for what?
4 years? Is this 4th year?
Okay. Come on, just say it.
Yeah, it's Terrion Arnold.
Yep. I think the guy from Duke is sick.
I think at this point, man, Johnny Newton's probably the best. Johnny Newton, Barton from Duke, A.D. Mitchell, and then Coop are like the best guys available, right?
Hmm.
That competed in the Michigan girls flag high school tackle sprints. These young men and women embody NFL respect, integrity, resiliency, and
That number 9 looks tall.
Yeah, that's a big dude.
That is some giant there. I don't know what position he plays, but he's in high school. The Goodell's not a small dude.
Is this high school football or
Yeah.
flag? Flag?
No. High school.
Yeah, it's
The
gotta
girls
be-
are flag.
That's got to be a like a 10th grader.
Like flag football, yeah, he's playing receiver. Like, yeah, he's out there playing receiver.
That guy has to be like 6'2", 6'3".
Oh, that was the Greg
Yeah,
Newsom
he's
draft.
taller
they
than
did.
Roger Goodell.
Yep, took Terrion on it.
For the Packers, I'm thinking Coop
Roger
or Barton.
Goodell is 5'11". That dude is at least like 6'1", 6'2".
Cool.
Yeah, man. That kid, number 7.
Roger Goodell's bigger than 5'11", right?
That's what it says on the internet. Sometimes internet hype be off though.
I think he like 6'1".
That kid is a giant then, because he was taller than by a lot.
Terrion doesn't even have to go anywhere. He could just go downstairs to the press room.
And that's right. That's right.
He gonna take that little limo trip.
See, he's smiling. Like
yeah, he happy, man.
Quinyon was pissed.
Yeah.
Because Quinyon thought he was going in the top 10.
This kid is like, yeah, I'm going to a good team because Detroit is, they're a good team. You see, look.
Right hand shakes and everything.
And plus, the fans are about to receive him.
Completely different. Smiling and everything.
Yeah, Mitchell was hating life.
Hate to say it. This kid's gonna be a bust
Like,
now.
bro, dude.
He's happy to be here, Ace. He's just happy to be here. He's all looking. Nah, get Q back out there.
Mad. Quinyon put the hat on, mad and everything. Like, damn, bro.
Hey,
for the hat picture.
Hat on. He put the hat on. That means he about to press hard.
Like,
He
bro,
about to
you
tackle.
going to the Eagles? They literally was in the Super Bowl a few years ago. Like, what are you doing?
So the Packers picked one of the guys that I liked.
Wide receiver.
Packers picked one of the guys that you like.
Yeah, Jordan Morgan.
Oh, they stole him. Sonny.
That's not good. I like Jordan Morgan a
Now
lot.
you're
Hey, get
sweating.
ready to learn Tyler
Now,
Johnson, Sonny.
now, Sonny's starting to sweat because he's like, damn, it feel like a lot of picks between here and ours, because y'all got picked to what?
Get
28?
ready to learn Tyler
30.
Guyton.
We picked 30. We still
30.
have-
Get
man.
ready to learn Tyler Guyton, my boy.
Patrick Paul, baby. Patrick Paul.
Well, no.
Per Phil Yates, Michael Penix has that it factor that is unmistakable. Yeah, okay. Heard that same shit about a lot. Remember when Johnny had the it factor?
Yeah, I remember Johnny.
That unmistakable, just charisma about him. He just pulls his teammates together. Now he's
Okay,
not Johnny.
so right now for the Ravens, I can see them taking Mitchell, Barton, and Coleman, right? But Washington take Coop or Nate. I don't think they're gonna go corner. I don't think they're going corner. I'm refusing that they're gonna go corner. But I like Jordan Morgan a lot. I thought Jordan Morgan was a great pick there at 30.
Well, not gonna be him, man. Get ready for Tyler Guyton. Kingsley Sumaha, whatever his name is. Kingsley.
No. Well, if no
Kingsley
tackle-
Sumaha-Tia?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We gonna go. Y'all gonna go traits. He could play guard. Patrick Paul.
Nah, you said Patrick.
Patrick Paul, tackle, Houston.
Woo. They said he was creeping up in the first round.
Oh yeah, y'all right there. Y'all right there. In his range. Come on, Sonny. He's huge. 6'7", 3. You know who he's built just like Armarius Mims without the injuries.
Nah.
That don't interest you?
Nah. I'm looking at Coop. I think Coop could be a pick.
Cooper? What you gonna do? Bench him, put him behind Kyle Hamilton?
No, I don't want that pick, but I think it could be the pick. I think Newton will be another.
Well, y'all do need another edge rusher. So yeah, just draft Cooper DeJean to be another edge rusher.
Dude, I thought Morgan was gonna be there for sure. That one hit different. Definitely that one hit different. Man, I'm still thinking about
I
it.
want to know what was going through Quinyon Mitchell's head when he got drafted, because he was cussing somebody out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
Somebody told him lies. Okay. Like somebody hit him with the, hey man, we not gonna let you get past 8.
It was impossible. 6 quarterbacks were in the top 12.
Hey, if Atlanta said, man, we were going to take you at 8, but then Michael Penix was there, I would want to choke him out, because I'm like, you knew Michael Penix was going to be there. Like,
And they're both in the NFC, so you
Like
know they kind of...
this idea that like the Falcons did not know that Michael Penix is going to be out there at 8 is the most unbelievable bullshit that they're trying to pull on us. Like it just happened, man. Michael Penix was there. What?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, let me see.
And then now the Nuggets catching up with the Lakers too, man.
There you go. There you go. Okay, so another lineman went out to the Buccaneers. Graham Barton.
That's a good pick for them. Graham Barton's good.
Yeah. So now we're getting close, and the linemen are.
He actually, I think, played left. I think as a guard or center in the league. He's played a whole bunch of positions, so it's a good pick for them.
I guess he has picking Guyton. Not gonna lie.
Get ready to learn Tyler Guyton, my boy.
You know what? You know what? I wouldn't be mad if they go Rosengarten here. F it. F it.
I did hear Rosengarten was going up, but
yeah.
It's Tyler time, man. It's Tyler time.
Let me see these receivers that we have. I feel like one of the mock drafts that we've been doing. Let me see these receivers that they're left. I like Mitchell. I don't like Troy Franklin. I don't like Lat McConkey. I like Keon Coleman. So I can live with Keon Coleman or Adonai Mitchell. Who did the Cardinals pick? They already went wide receiver.
They went Marvin Harrison.
I know, but that's my point. So they already went wide receiver. What do you think they picked
they got
now?
another pick?
No. Jordan Morgan.
I mean, they need bodies. Like they got no O-line.
They might pick Guyton.
Nah. Who's left?
That's for me.
Who's left that you like? Like,
on the O-line?
Maybe Jackson Powers Johnson here?
That wouldn't be bad. So right now they had the highest rated lineman left is JPJ, yes. And then Zach Frazier from West Virginia. Those are the top two linemen. They're both interior. If they need a tackle, then the highest tackle rated currently is Tyler Guyton. Dude, do you know anything about Adisa Isaac? It's from Penn State.
You tackle?
No. He's an edge rusher.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know much.
Yeah, so I refuse because when somebody hurts me, I do this shit. I refuse to watch any Penn State. Yeah, no, fuck that. No, don't give me no people like had you
so
seen
you were
Chop?
out on Chop Robinson.
No, I didn't watch Chop. I didn't want to watch anything about Chop. People are like, but he's good. I don't care. He's good. He can be great.
Myles Garrett can play at Penn State. You gonna miss him just because Odafe Owe did you like that?
I need to wait for a little bit.
You are hilarious, man.
Yeah, safeties from Florida. I still don't watch those either. Don't give me no safety from the Gators.
Who hurt you? Oh, was it Elam?
Elam, yeah, fuck that.
He was good on the defenders, the DC defenders.
Yeah, that's where he belonged. That's exactly where he belonged. What other school?
Was it y'all had Darius Phillips? Was that y'all or was it the Bengals?
Darius Phillips.
I think that was the Bengals.
Yeah, I don't remember Darius Phillips. Let me see what other schools I don't watch. It's not that I don't watch any, but it's just specific position per school. Can't remember any more right now on the top of my head. That I can't remember. Receivers, even if I like them, if the Ravens pick them, I'm always looking sus. Like I like Zay Flowers, I like Bateman, but by now, I don't know what we do with receivers. We kill them here. I don't know. The Buccaneers pick is in. Arizona's picking.
Hey man, ain't that surprising that like Atlanta's acting like this caught them by surprise?
Is that what I'm not on Twitter,
because
so I don't know.
They told him, hey man, there's a possibility that we might take a quarterback. But if the dude you wanted was Michael Penix.
At 7, he was gonna be.
You knew he was gonna be there.
He might have been in the second round. Well, not after what we saw, because we saw crazy things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was probably because they did that shit right there.
Yeah,
right? Like
people reacted what Atlanta did, because nobody thought Atlanta was gonna pick a quarterback. Do you saw any mocks with Atlanta having a quarterback?
No, nobody thought that. Even if they thought they would go quarterback, maybe JJ, right? But for them to go with Michael Penix means to me, you were drafting a quarterback no matter what, right? Like, and you decided, because I think in their mind, they were looking at the tape, like, hey, JJ might not be there. Let's see what we feel like on Michael Penix. And they liked Michael Penix more than JJ. Okay, I'm not going to be mad about that one. But to be so dead set on that you take him at 8, that tells me you wanted this dude no matter what. And I'm just asking, how are you moving like this whole decision caught your organization by surprise? Because nothing you've done the last few months suggests to me that you really wanted to draft a quarterback, except for what you did today, which proved to me you really wanted to draft a quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely had another DL, because I'm assuming they were scared that somebody could jump in front of them and take Penix.
Who is going to do that?
I don't know, because they had it super quiet. And the only reason was, right, the only reason has to, by the way, the Cardinals picked Darius Robinson.
Darius Robinson?
Edge rusher out of Missouri.
Okay, I'm fine. Oh, they took him?
They took him.
I like him more as like a late round guy.
Well, I mean, it's the 27 pick.
Well, I mean, not the first. Like,
gotcha. Coop is still there, man. Coop has fallen. And same thing with Newton. Now, the problem here is the Bills need a receiver.
Johnny Newton fall to the Browns at 52.
No, I don't want to see him there.
Yeah, let's go, Johnny. Let's go. Put that man next to Miles.
Oof.
I can deal with that. I can live with that.
I think the Bills will pick a receiver. I'm hoping the Bills pick. What was it? The other kid, the Texas kid, the fast one. Where's the other one? Wait. Did somebody pick him? No, nobody has picked him, right? I don't see him in this board. Oh, because I'm seeing all positions. Okay. Xavier Worthy. You think the Bills go Xavier Worthy?
Man, hell nah. They got Khalil Shakir as like wide receiver 1. They're gonna have the all midget squad out there. Like,
you think they go with Mitchell then? So the pick was
they gonna draft me to run out there.
they gonna get the short kings out there.
Yes, sir.
All his wide receivers, all Josh Allen's wide receivers are gonna have to get on their tippy toes to give him a high five.
They probably go 80 Mitchell, man. They probably go 80 Mitchell, all jokes aside. Or they could go Keon Coleman, like you said.
I want one of those two there.
I want Keon Coleman to be there. I want them both to be there just so Baltimore doesn't take them.
And then they take Worthy. They take the other Texas receiver.
I want them to see like they're both there and the Baltimore trades out.
That I can see though.
Graham Barton, center Duke.
Over Jackson Powers Johnson?
There's another one that you love, Mel.
I can see that, man. I've been hearing JPJ is falling a little bit. I don't know if I necessarily agree with it, but I don't know.
Oh, wait. So I'm been watching the PFF board because their board is very clean, easy to follow. I just saw that they have grades already for each pick. Let me find what they have for
Bo Nix and Michael Penix. I know that Michael Penix grade got to be an F.
Well, they just put in it above average, good, average, below average. It says below average. That's all it says.
No way.
What does it say for the Bengals pick? I want to hear what it says.
Okay, and then
they like Armerius.
Bo Nix also below average.
Of course.
And then for the Bengals pick, they had it as good. It says Cincinnati beef up its pass protection in front of Burrow by adding a massive Amari Smith. He's a fantastic athlete for his size, but struggled with injuries in Georgia. Regardless, he allowed just 6 quarterback pressure across 402 career passing blocking snaps, and should start very soon, as Trent Brown is only a short-term solution at right tackle.
I mean, it's not bad. I don't know, man.
It's the pick that you said you really didn't want because of the injury history,
Buffalo
right?
is trading out at 28.
I don't
Really?
I'm tired of not having the instant impact guys. You said Buffalo?
Yeah, Buffalo's trading out at 28.
With who?
Don't know.
They're probably going to move into the second round, and they feel like they could take, 2 second-round receivers, which I wouldn't blame them at this point.
Yeah, I don't know if that was actually a good report.
I mean, the only way I could see it is they probably have
the report's in. They're trading 28. Yeah, Buffalo's definitely trading 28.
They're probably trying to move back and take 2 receivers early.
Maybe. Who? Because
what would be the point of taking a receiver now if you could get 2 second-round picks and probably another mid-round pick?
This man got a long ass suit on. Is that Darius Robinson?
That was a Missouri guy.
Yeah, he's big and stiff.
Question. Yeah, of course you would consider Johnny Newton in the second round for sure. I always felt like Johnny Newton was going in the second round because of as soon as the injury happened.
Hey, I'll trade him.
Yeah, the Browns that come and get Johnny Newton. I don't know.
Yeah, this kid does not have any bend.
Who? Darius? No, he's not a bendy.
I don't like Darius Robinson, man. He was like a late riser.
You did abuse Patrick Paul at the Senior Bowl.
Look, I have no problem with Patrick Paul at 62 when we have our second round pick. At 30, that would be crazy.
Let's do it at 30. Come on, man. All these tackles coming off the board. You got to get you an upside guy.
Look, there's 2 picks before the Ravens, and there's 2 receivers that I like. Right? So I can see that. I can see them trading back. If they trade back with the Panthers, which is the first pick in the second round.
And Darius is like an interesting prospect because when you do see him, you're like, oh my God, that's a first round pick. But then you get an extended look at him.
Why would they trade with the Chiefs?
Oh, that's your boy Guyton. You think
they're getting Guyton?
Oh, they're both there. They're both there. Ace. Xavier Worthy. I mean, Xavier Worthy is right there for him.
But they already had Xavier Worthy. That's Hollywood Brown.
Ooh, the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Bro, what are the Bills giving up on life? What is going on?
Why you say that?
Because they're gonna let their rival trade up with them to get a wide receiver that they desperately need.
Oh, the Bills. You said the Bengals.
They traded Stephon Diggs to another AFC contender to make themselves not a contender. And then they went to the people that they couldn't beat. And they're like, you know what? Here's our first round pick too. Let's make you better.
They hate Josh Allen now.
No, they loved. I don't know.
I mean, they might take Tyler Guyton. They could take a tackle. It's either a tackle or a receiver.
They wouldn't trade up for Tyler Guyton, though, right?
Honestly, I hope it's not Lab McConkey either. I hope it's
let him get a first down guy.
Len McConkey is one of those guys.
Hey, low key, if you just get Pat Mahomes, one wide receiver that can catch the fucking ball.
Who does Len McConkey reminded you? Because I did watch the tape for him, and what he reminded me was Thielen. That's the guy that
they traded. Hold on. Here's the trade. They traded pick 28. They took fucking Xavier Worthy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
There you go. You guys said it.
They basically decided they gonna get Tyreek again.
Somebody in Who Dey Nation was like, "Yeah, I'm not worried about them taking Xavier Worthy there." Like, what? Like, it's literally Andy Reid, Pat Mahomes. Like, if anywhere where this is gonna work, it's gonna work in Kansas City.
So question for you: what was the trade?
My bad, man. That
No, it's
threw me
okay.
all the way off. I just had the conversation. Hold on, give me 1 second. All right, here are the picks. The Bills trade 28, 133, and 248, and they get back 32, 95, and 221.
So they traded back to trade up in the third round?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay. So they swap a third for a second.
So they completely traded. Well, they got the 32nd pick of the draft.
Yeah. They still had the last pick of the second.
They traded back just so they know how it feels like to draft at 32. That's why they traded back. They want to feel like champions. We pick it at 32.
So Adam Schefter said Chiefs who need a wide receiver trade up with Buffalo spot 28, whereas some thought the Bills would take a wide receiver.
What are the Bills doing, dog?
They
I don't
care no more.
What are they doing?
Okay.
Are they drunk? Are they sipping on the Labatt Blues? Like, have they been sipping on the Labatt Blues for the past few months, or like, what's going on?
Okay. By the way, when the Ravens pick comes, we can't cheat. We had to. At least I won't cheat, but don't say it out loud if you see it before. We'll pump the audio for that pick, like we did for the Bengals and the Steelers. Worthy. So how you feeling about Worthy?
Worthy is a dog, bro. Like, Worthy is about to cook over there. I'm not even gonna I'm not like, yes, I hate the Chiefs, but I have to be objective. Worthy was one of my favorite receivers in this class, and like him going there is like the perfect fit for them. I mean, the kid ran a 4.21. Like, and he's just not a track star. He can actually play receiver.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be good. I was kind of iffy on him when I saw some of like the advanced numbers on him, but now I watched him. Like, nah, he's good. That's an incredible get for the Kansas City Chiefs.
And I mean, he's been balling since he was like a true freshman. Like, yeah, like 900 yards as a true freshman. Like, he's been producing consecutively. I don't know what the Bills are doing, bro.
He about to join the GM. About to join the Chiefs. About to pull a KD. My next chapter.
Damn. I'm trying to look what we have here left. Let's see what the boys do. Guidance a pick. It's a possible pick for us. I guess Wiggins, Kool-Aid, Coop. I don't know. How you guys feel about Troy Franklin? I don't like him that much.
Nah, he's.
They have him high. PFF has him high. I wasn't a big fan. I'm not a big fan of for the Ravens, McConkey either. So I don't know if you guys know, but the Ravens said that they have been sending film to Lamar about receivers to see their input.
Hey man, if I'm Lamar Jackson, I'm like, see, why I gotta do your job just because you can't draft nobody?
No, they're trying to make him feel part of the process. I know they trying
to make him feel part of the process, but now I gotta watch all 22 tape. I can't trust y'all to draft wide receivers no more. Y'all like, no, we gotta ask Lamar what he thinks about this. If y'all had good wide receivers, y'all wouldn't be asking me about these wide receivers.
Well, we cannot draft wide receivers. That's the truth.
Had to bring his homeboy out of retirement last year just to play wide receiver.
Pick us in. They haven't. Dallas. Is Dallas picking? No. Let me see. Xavier Worthing's not there because I don't think he expected to be a first rounder. Although, isn't he the one that ran fast 40?
He's the one who ran 4.20. Yeah, and he got Pat Mahomes throwing him the ball.
It's kind of nasty.
Yeah, and he can run routes. And he can catch 50-50 balls. That's going to be exactly what you think it's going to be
Make-A-Wish at Grants.
if he stays healthy.
One important wish.
Yeah, health issues.
Requested by a young man by the name of.
No, he's just skinny. He didn't have health
Yeah.
issues in college, but
Isn't he like a $160 or something like that?
he's skinny. So they did all that just
Okay.
to trade up into 6 in the fucking 3rd?
The Cowboys just took Tyler Guyton.
Yeah.
Mm.
Tyler
You
Guy.
ain't got no lineman, dog.
All right, Patrick Paul. Patrick Paul, Sonny. It's feeling like it's giving Patrick Paul.
Garden. You watch us pick Garden here.
Patrick Paul. Patrick Paul. You need somebody with the upside to replace Ronnie Stanley.
Man,
Yeah.
he came up and snatched that boy right before. Woo.
Look, if we pick up like a guy like Keon Coleman, I'll be happy with that. I actually think that they're gonna trade back. I think they
Bro,
trade
they
back.
really just gave Xavier Worthy to the Chiefs. This is crazy.
Yo.
Xavier Worthy. Oh my goodness. Record speed. Xavier Worthy.
Oh, he broke the record. Oh yeah, because the record was like 4.22.
4.21.
It feels like a Chiefs pick. It feels like a Chiefs pick. Xavier Worthy is probably the happiest man in the world right now. He's like, I'm about to cook with Pat Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes out here tweeting out sunglass emojis and shit. See, league fucking up. That's what it is. The league keep fucking up tonight. That's what it is, man. The NFL cannot be trusted. Cannot be trusted. Just fucking up all over them.
Okay, so we're waiting for the Ravens pick now. If it gets traded, yes, we can say that before. If not, I'm not gonna watch the shad just in case. But so for me, pick here is because of who they have. I'll be happy with Rosengarten here because I don't like how thin the tackles market got. Donnie Mitchell, fine. I like Coleman a little bit more. Trade back, that's fine. Nate Wiggins, Kool-Aid, I mean,
Lad McConkey?
I don't know.
That would be a
Lad
good
McConkey.
choice. Ricky Pierce.
He is definitely a shame mover. Again, he reminds me, which he wasn't bad.
Well, Lamar does need a chain mover though.
Yeah. If you think about it, when we had Willie Snead, he was great with us because of that. That was his thing. He was the chain mover.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be a terrible move. I really do think y'all need to go get a wide receiver or at least a tackle. I would love for y'all to get Patrick Paul because I don't think that solves any issues that you have. That's
I
just
like
me being a
Rosengarten.
hater.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I like Rosengarten.
He don't even fit your offense. What you talking about? Don't get wrong.
He fits.
He's not long
nicely
enough. He's
there.
not strong enough for y'all. Let a poverty franchise like Cleveland get Rodgers. Yeah, let's.
We don't have a right tackle right now. Although we have Lele, but
oh yeah, Lele's good. Mountain of a man.
he is a mountain.
He's a big guy.
Soft mountain.
He just needs more reps. To put him against Myles Garrett a couple more times, and then we good.
So I guess the Ravens haven't traded yet the pick. So I guess they're gonna pick.
Hey man, I got to see what Vach is tweeting because I know he did not like Tyler Guyton. I just talked to him about that.
Developmental tackle. A lot of people did not like Tyler Guyton, dog.
He's a developmental
okay with
tackle
him.
that's like 23 and a half years old. Like, I don't know about that, man.
Yeah, you should have developed whatever you were gonna develop at this point.
29th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. The Dallas Cowboys select
No trades yet.
Tyler Guyton, tackle, Oklahoma.
Nah, I'm not gonna spoil this for you, Sonny. You're gonna have to go through it.
You saw the pick?
Get ready to learn Patrick Paul, buddy. Nah, I'm not spoiling it for you. It's the Ravens pick, so I'm not going to give
No, I got you. But so you're saying that they didn't trade?
I didn't see that they traded.
Oh,
no.
okay. So you haven't seen the pick either?
No, I mean, even if I do see the pick, I'm not
No,
going to tell you.
yeah, don't say that. No, don't say it. The only thing I will tell you, if it happens, tell me if they trade it. If they trade it, that's fine. We don't need to wait
My
for
guy
that.
Mike C says, does Kirk ask the Falcons to cash out his contract at Cole's cash to retire? There's no way Kirk would have signed to Atlanta if you taking him.
Oh, the pick is in
at
for
8
the
is
Ravens.
nuts, man.
Pick is in for the Ravens already?
Yeah.
You see how
Yeah, so
ugly
that
that
means-
man was winning at the Senior Bowl? But he was winning, though.
That pick went quick. So whoever it was, they must love. That pick wasn't. I think it's a receiver, Q. I think it's a receiver. Although the only thing is we picked a receiver last year. But we have been picking since DeCosta's been the GM, by the way, which is in year 5. We had Hollywood Brown receiver, Patrick Queen, and then we had Linderbaum in Hamilton, and then we went back to receiver with Zay last year, and this year we'll see. So out of the first 5 drafts, if this is a receiver of DeCosta, will be 3 out of the 5. Now the Hollywood Brown thing got rid. Look, they have speed now. The Chiefs. Talking about the Chiefs. The Chiefs now have what? Hollywood's a fast guy, and then now they have Worthy too.
No, they got. I mean, they've been trying to do that for a while. Like they even signed John Ross, and they signed Sky Moore. They traded for Kadarius Toney. They've been trying to find like a gadget guy that's actually good that kind of replaces Tyreek. I think Worthy is the best possible guy to do that.
Yeah. Pick us in.
Like I don't know why people act like
You see the you see the Ravens board? You see this insanity? You see it's
I don't
round
understand
1,
why
round 2, round 3.
Andy
All
Reid
these-
isn't a GOAT play caller. I don't know why people forgot like Andy Reid is a GOAT when it comes to that.
Pick us
Like
in.
we literally saw him against the Browns be like, oh yeah, Pat Mahomes went out and I got who was the dude that came in?
Man, why you gotta bring this up,
I ain't
man?
thought-
Chad Henne. It was Chad Henne. Your
And
Michigan
that
quarterback.
the play call that he made with Chad Henne, bro. Like, why do people act like this man had Kevin Kolb looking serviceable? This man had
let's-
Kevin Kolb looking serviceable for the Eagles.
Remember the first Nick Foles run?
Yes. Like, why do people act like he is not that guy? Like, I don't get it. It's Andy Reid.
Remember the last play of the Super Bowl? Basically ran the same fucking play he ran against the Browns.
Crazy, man.
All right, man, let's pick in.
Pick us in, but they haven't said anything.
Nobody's at the podium.
No, because I'm ready to put the volume, but they just have the fans. They're celebrating over there in Baltimore.
There's a
They're
lot
shy.
of people in red celebrating in that back room. It looks like a University of Houston hat.
Let's see who they pick.
Oh, no. It's South Carolina red.
South Carolina, Leggett?
They just take Spencer Rattler?
No. Dude, the pick has been in for like a couple of solid minutes.
Hugh Damo is mad because he thinks the Browns could have gotten Xavier Worthy. All right, Rodgers coming out.
Yeah.
The Ravens are ready. The Niners and then the Bills still to come
Let's see.
tonight. Here's Roger Goodell.
With the 30th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Nate Wiggins, defensive back,
corner.
Clemson.
They went corner.
Lewis, I love it.
Talk about
2 years
that's gonna
starter,
get mad.
had a
Some
98-yard
people on the
pick
fan
six in
base.
the ACC championship game 2 years.
They really don't like
He is
Coop.
small as hell. That's all I will say. He is small.
The he's what? Sorry.
I said he's small.
He's super skinny.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. I'm surprised about the corner pick. Let me start with that.
6'1", 173.
6'1"? 6'1" ain't that small for a corner.
Well, he's like
173.
Yeah, he's light. Yeah, I thought when you said small, he was short.
Small, dog.
Yeah, but I thought you were saying like he was short.
No, I'm saying he's 173.
Yeah. No, he looks
That's
skinny.
small.
He looks skinny. I understand the pick. I would have preferred if they went, receiver or tackle. I
Better
think
than Patrick Paul, I'll say that.
tackle would have been for me the best pick here.
Bill said if you can't beat them, then let them be the unstoppable force they are. Yeah, the Bills, I don't know. The Bills is clearly giving up on being competitive.
They might still be. Look, right now where the Bills are, they can pick between Coleman or Mitchell. That would still be a good pick, right?
They're not going to do that. They're going to draft like the 5th ranked edge rusher or some shit. They're going to take Cooper DeJean.
Coop?
Yeah. Somebody got to take Coop.
I think he's going to be in the 2nd round. He'll be there. Wiggins from Clemson. I don't hate the pick. I haven't watched enough from him to say, to say like an informed thing about him. If anything, the only thing I'll say, I'm a little surprised. I don't know if they were looking for a tackle and the tackles that they wanted, they weren't there.
They said you about to play tackle, Sonny. they about to line
Yeah,
you
dog.
up.
Who won't be on your O-line? Who blocking Miles this year? Like,
They might put Falele there.
Falele?
Falele out there.
Okay. Hey, look. What's
Here's
better?
Falele.
Patrick Paul? Ooh, get Patrick Paul at 65 and let that be your big solution too for tackle is Patrick Paul and Falele. I like it. Ben Cleveland in there somewhere.
Ben Cleveland will be one of the guards.
Ben Cleveland gonna be there somewhere, Ben Cleveland, Falele, Patrick Paul battling it out with what's left of Ronnie Stanley's knees.
Yeah, it's not. We definitely. I'm hoping there's guys in the 2nd round that we can get. I'm hoping we get one of those.
I don't get why they weren't like. If you're Baltimore, like, you had a chance to get Quinyon and trade up, or maybe even trade up in front of the Lions and try to go ahead and because they didn't give up much, right, to move up. So I wonder why they weren't like if they really wanted a corner. I don't get settling for Nate Wiggins there, like because it feels like very much like a settle.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure. I will have to check his tape and all that. I have to check how he
He's a
played.
good player. He reminds me a lot of Greg Newsome. Small guy.
Yeah. So do you think he would be a slot?
Well, Greg's not supposed to be a slot. Greg's supposed to be an outside guy.
Because I think, there you go, Cooper DeJean.
Who you go to?
Niners.
The Niners? Yeah.
Not
that
bad.
makes sense. Cooper DeJean to the Niners? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. John Lynch was sitting back like, oh yeah.
Hey, Nick Bosa out there like, yeah, we got him. We got me. We got Christian. We got Brock.
Right.
Let's go. What about Debo? I said what I said.
Amos here says, I think he's a Steeler fan. Fautuano is a great pick. Now we need a center.
Patano was a good pick for the Steelers.
JPJ might be there. Or they might have to trade a little bit up, but, We're going to the last
No wide
pick.
receiver, man. No receiver. Bateman is going to be that guy, man.
Flowers, Bateman?
Brandon
Bateman got that extension for a reason, y'all.
Zay
Come on
fumbles. And then Rashad Bateman. Y'all
You
might
know-
get like 1,500 yards receiving this year.
Yeah. Hey, that's why we have Henry.
Oh yeah, he gonna get you about 800 rushing yards. Lamar gonna still get 900.
I mean, you might be right. So the big thing here is there's a couple receivers that I like, right? From Mitchell to Coleman to Pearsall, Polk, Leggett. Those are receivers that I like. But I will go back and say I think we should get a tackle in our next pick.
Well, the Browns picked before you, right?
Yeah. Like, let me see. You guys pick draft.
Now y'all
You guys-
could get Blake Fisher in the third. Or maybe y'all take Blake Fisher in the second. I think y'all probably go with Blake Fisher. That's who I'm gonna guess y'all gonna go with. Y'all get Blake Fisher, y'all be all right.
Oh my God, the Bills are trading back again.
They are
They
rebuilding.
don't, man. They done. They not going to the playoffs this year, dog.
Who they trading with?
I don't know.
The Ravens.
They traded with the Ravens?
No, I'm not joking. I'm joking. I don't know. It's probably
Oh, the 49ers. The 49ers are picking again.
the Niners.
And even more hilarious selection here. Well, hilarious in like the way we was talking about how Cooper fits. I think they took a Ricky Pearsall.
Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah. On.
Ayuk is done.
Ricky Pearsall before Lab McConkey is something that I did not see happening.
Before that, before a bunch of other. Before Coleman, I wouldn't take him before Coleman. Worthy before Worthy. Like, let's see the wide receivers available. Sorry.
What is going on?
No.
There's still
Mitchell.
another pick left.
No, that's
Panthers are coming up to pick 32 with the Bills. Wait, so the 49ers had 2 picks?
Wait. Yeah. Hold on.
I'm so confused right now.
They traded up with the Bills.
No. I see. That looks like they were gonna pick the Gene, but the Gene did not get picked. They used that pick for Pearsall. Sorry, that was my
They
bad.
picked Pearsall. They didn't pick Cooper.
No, Cooper's still here in the board. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. So Pearsall.
By the way, Quinyon Mitchell.
But they did trade with the Panthers.
Who?
The Bills. The Bills did trade with the
Yeah,
Panthers.
the Panthers are up. Yeah.
So the Panthers were the first pick on the third and second round. I don't know what the compensation is.
Panthers about to do some drunk shit too, man. Panthers don't know what they're doing.
Does this signal the Ayuk is done?
He said the Panthers about to do some drunk shit. He said that shit so like
Natural.
dismissively.
Yeah.
It's like, what are they even doing here, man?
They don't even know what the hell they're doing.
They out here just wasting time. They out here dapping, slapping fives. They gave up so they moved back one spot to swap 5th and the 6th.
That's what they did.
Yeah,
That's what
Buffalo has picked up a whopping 3rd and 5th round pick to move all the way back to the 2nd round.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are they doing?
Spencer Rattler here.
Hey, why else would you trade up to 32?
To get a 5th year of food, because you had the 33rd.
Yeah,
right?
they had
Like,
the 33rd pick.
That would be hilarious. To put a bow at the night. That would confirm what Ace just said.
Ace had no belief in his heart that the Panthers were about to do anything serious.
Oh, I saw the pick. You want to know what they did?
You motherfuckers took my boy.
Leggett.
Oh, they took Leggett?
Leggett.
I swear to God, they took Leggett. When they told us they was going to take Leggett, because Leggett told us he wasn't going to get past 33.
He's staying in the Carolinas.
Mm-hmm.
He's staying in the Carolinas.
Hey man,
But
they
what-
doing shit just to
That's
sell
great.
tickets.
So the Bills really did that. They need a receiver, and they traded with two teams that took two more receivers.
What else did the Bills need?
What are the Bills doing, man?
The Bill. What positions did the Bills need?
Wide receiver, bro. They literally need wide receivers.
Apparently, they don't like none of these wide receivers.
Bro, Khalil Shakir is wide receiver 1 there right now.
They watch and see them picking Newton.
I got you. I'm gonna read their entire wide receiver depth chart so you can hear this. Justin Shorter is starting right now.
I don't even know who that is.
Khalil Shakir, Curtis Samuel, Mac Hollins,
Curtis Samuel,
Terrell Shavers, Andy Isabella, KJ
Good old Andy.
Hamler, and Brian Thompson, dog. That is the worst wide receiver core in the NFL.
Good old Andy, man. Andy's still out in the league.
And they lost, don't forget, they also lost both of their safeties. What else did they lose? They lost like everybody on the defense. The only people they have left is like Ed Oliver, Gregory Rousseau, and
That's Q's boy.
And Matt
Yes.
Milano. Wow, Matt Milano. That's it.
Mm.
Dog.
Okay.
Kincaid gonna have to play receiver, dog.
Donna Kincaid. That's crazy. They're definitely their best receiver, but it's crazy when they went from Davis and Diggs to what they have right now.
Bro, Curtis Samuel is 5'11".
Yeah, he's tiny.
Khalil Shakir is 5'11". What are we?
That's it for the draft. Xavier.
That's it. That is it, guys.
Xavier
Thank
Leggett,
you.
the Xaviers.
Thank you all for watching the live stream. We appreciate everybody that's connected. We're not streaming day 2 or day 3, so we'll come next week and we'll talk about all things the draft. So make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you get notified when we come in live. Any of you streaming tomorrow?
Oh yeah. Tomorrow's my day to stream.
Go check Q. Go check Q. He'll be live.
We'll check Ace out on Bleacher Report too. He's gonna be definitely having some words to say about our Marius Mims.
For sure.
And the real question: who gonna draft Patrick Paul tomorrow? Because somebody gonna do it.
Rosengarten looks like a Raven. Look, purple already.
Nah, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. The Browns gonna be there. Like
We can jump. We can jump. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace out. Good stream, guys. Good stream. Good luck tomorrow.
Hold on. All right, my audio is still on my stream.